What is up, guys? It's not a newbie. Back again with the end of the stream. I am a little bit rushed because I just saw that all the guys from Car 3 are, they seem to be live on playing Minecraft. And so I'm going to join them and we're going to be doing another super stream. Let's see here. I'm going to leave TTS unmuted for a little bit. Give me a moment because I got to fire up my TV here. I got some things that I'm hyped for the stream. I do have some housekeeping I gotta take care of. Community housekeeping that I'm not
Hot Roman said in the chat. Lol.
Some housekeeping.
Said in the chat. OWO.
It's not
Hot
gonna be.
Roman said in the chat. I changed my name lawsuit.
Wait, Hot Roman, are you Spoopy Leaf? Why do you keep changing your name? That's so weird. You're so weird for
Hot
doing
Roman said in the chat. I was spoopy.
Why did you switch? You're so weird for doing that. I don't know why you did that. Your other names were fine. You need to stop saying that like you're switching your names because of lawsuits, because literally nobody's going to sue you for having the name Spoopy Leaf. And I know I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm being toxic right now, but I honestly, I feel like letting loose because there's some things I gotta take care of. I think there's just some things that have, I don't know. I'll go into it when,
Roman said in the chat. I had to change lawsuit cause it was become a popular.
it's so
Hot
dumb.
Roman
Do you not would
said
be
in the
popular?
Campiani.
That's so dumb. I am sorry. I've been too nice for too long. What you're saying is absolutely ridiculous. And it makes absolutely no sense.
Hot Roman said in the chat. I mean, yeah, it was
Anyways.
for 2K and yeah, but hey.
Anyways, I'm done with that at the moment. Okay. I'm popping into the Minecraft server, and I'm gonna pop into the Minecraft Discord. Hold up. I'm gonna cut the music. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pop in and say hi to everybody, and we're gonna start playing Minecraft on stream. Let's go, boys.
Amar!
Hey,
and Noah.
what's up?
Wait, is that Amar?
Yeah.
It's Amar!
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
We're not.
He's never making it out here.
Dude,
Wait,
we found
not.
Icetopia.
What you found? What?
Legit
Icetopia.
Antarctica.
There's Antarctica in Minecraft now?
There's no penguins. There's no penguins, but we got a giant ice place.
What? How?
Yeah, ice racing for all eternity.
Man, I've been literally
I
so
found
busy.
Josh.
I've had a packed day today. But I didn't even know for sure if you guys were on until I checked Discord and I saw like 5 guys in the voice chat. And I'm like, okay, I guess you guys are on.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
That's so cool because I know that some people have talked about it, but I wasn't
Josh,
sure.
Hold on a second.
I wasn't sure if it was actually
What's up, Noah?
gonna be a thing.
You're good.
Is this the type of Bruce of Dark Oak Forest that could spawn a woodland mansion?
I don't know. Maybe.
Come on.
Are you guys? I am so confused. I am still on the
Shoot.
ice.
Oh, the sand island is gone. The fire sand is
This
gone.
controller's just
I
not
am
I
working.
just left the
Still
ice
at-
island.
Huh?
Shoot, this controller's
I'm at
just...
5200.
All right, Andrew.
How did you guys? Where did you guys go? I thought we were going straight.
Goodness, my controller isn't working at all.
I'm heading
Well,
towards Nate.
apparently Noah,
Don't follow me.
not Noah, Nate did not.
Well, Nate is allowed to
No.
because he's got an elytra.
Man, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
put my
Noah and I went relatively straight. We're at 4,600.
relatively.
Well, we're at 4,100 now, Josh.
I'm gonna BFK for a second.
Well, I said relatively.
You're good.
Alright, I want to start heading back in your guys' direction.
All right, 4,000. 4,000 what now? 41 what now?
We're at about 4,100, 6,300 approximately.
Yeah, post your coordinates in the chat, and then we can tell you.
Well, I can kind of see where I. Wow. I don't. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. I guess I did turn once.
We also found a tropical ocean.
Ooh.
I also found somebody dropped their boat with a chest.
Probably Noah.
I have it.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, hold on, I'm
now
back.
Yay! I'm Mario.
Let me see. I do gotta check one thing.
Please me. I'm Mario.
Okay,
Sick here.
41 what now?
I posted it in the chat. So you can-
4163. Also, I am not seeing any of these messages y'all are putting in the chat. I'm not seeing
It's
any.
in the
of them.
general chat.
Yeah. Oh, you mean on Discord?
Yeah.
Just put in the Minecraft one.
Never.
No, this is our chat. Car 3 Minecraft chat.
Yeah, are you in the
Yes,
Minecraft?
but it's easier to see the one just on Minecraft. I only have one screen up, so I can. That's all I can see.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
oh,
that
you
makes
mean
sense.
the blind? That, yeah.
There.
That would.
How's that?
Thank you, Jim.
There.
Yeah, I don't
oh,
have my
that's actually
desk
helpful.
yet, so I
forgot
haven't been
about
able to
that.
set my stuff up. Oh, a pillager outpost.
Another one.
Goodness.
And another one.
All right.
Hold on. Shoot. Okay, I can keep up. My controller's not working.
Whoa.
I don't know what's.
No. All right. So now I found 6,300, but I can't seem to find.
Darn it,
41.
no way.
So
Wait, so what are you guys up to,
Andrew,
and how do I get to you
the way-
guys?
A lot of running.
Flying if you can.
I would
mean,
have liked
I have horses.
You
Oh,
will not
no.
catch
You
up.
No,
will
no.
not make it here
You will
very
not
easily
make
with
Where did
horses,
you?
man.
Josh made it here, and I think he's starting to regret that he made it here. Because
wait.
that's
How long have you guys been on though?
Holy cow! What the?
I think I've been on here about
you all right, Jim?
45 minutes.
I found like an
Okay.
ice mountain.
So you guys have been on
An
here for a
ice
while.
mansion?
I don't remember how
Mountain.
long I don't know how long they've been on.
Ice Mountain.
I thought he said.
It will
so
take
I
you a
think
solid
we
half
started-
hour, or probably, to get out here, unless you have an elytra.
I think it took me about like 20 minutes to get out here. So, well, not out here, but to catch up to you guys. So by now it'd probably take at least half an hour.
What are your guys' coordinates now?
4,095, 6,306.
Hey, whoa. Oh, come on! I just found.
What
No,
happened?
no. So Andrew, post in the Minecraft.
Reading left to right.
Send a message to
I'm
where
trying.
you're at.
It's very. I am running on land. Amar.
Yeah.
So
look-
Garrison's
Wait. Okay.
on
Hold on.
this.
Wait. So how do I get to where you guys are?
You won't.
Here.
Follow the coordinates that we're putting out as best you can. Use the nether highway probably to get to the mushroom.
Wait. So how
Probably get you about as far as you can,
did you?
and then
Amar,
Yeah.
we've been walking. We've been walking.
Did
Okay,
you
I
just been
found
walking this whole time?
We've been walking this.
All
right.
Josh.
What in the world?
I accidentally added a digit. My bad.
Wait. Which one? Wait. Can you throw it in again?
6-3.
Wait. Throw it in again, and I'll take a
6-3.
picture.
Andrew. So,
Oh, crap.
Andrew,
Oh,
ignore
crap.
the last
We're gonna
digit.
have
No,
left
that's
whatever
fine.
that
I just fell in a
There we
hole
go.
with something in it, and I don't. That's a
Oh.
baby zombie in the water. I am in need of assistance.
That's where we're at.
Tell us where you're at, then we can go and find you.
Find me?
I am in
Not you, Omar.
4,249.
You're on your own. buddy.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to get to you guys.
300. 6,300.
For me to go to
Yeah,
bed by the
Andrew,
time Amar will find
Don't tell it. Can you type it?
Yeah, I'm
in the
afraid of that.
Can you message it to us?
I'm just trying to figure out how the coordinates work.
So, okay,
It's
let me.
really
The
Bring
left
up-
coordinate
bring
is the
up-
x coordinate.
No,
the
I have
middle
no- well-
coordinate doesn't vary very much. And the
Here.
right coordinate is the z coordinate.
Well, that's not the issue. The issue is more of when I move, what is changing kind of thing.
So when you're moving,
Do you have a tracker map?
Yeah.
If your
Everything's at the
white,
bottom.
If you're
your white icon is going south, your Z coordinate should be changing. So down Z coordinate.
Did you see what I put in the chat?
Left, right, X coordinate.
Yes, I don't have a problem with that. It's more of
okay, Andrew's
When I move.
actually very
Just
close
always
to us.
hold out, always be holding your tracker map. That way you can see which way you're going.
I am. It's just that we're all pointed at the bottom of the direction, and the buttons crafting and inventory are at the bottom, blocking our little digits.
All right, I know exactly where Andrew's at, and I'll go find him.
Now that it's raining, I have.
Yeah, I found
Okay,
him.
I'm kind of getting there, I think.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, yeah, no,
you're
I have like 4,000 more, I guess, those are whatever to go.
Oh, Amar, no, buddy.
Oh my goodness, another ice biome. What the?
Hey, Nate, stop flying ahead. Over here.
Come
All over
back.
here. Andrew. You were so
Mark,
close.
you are like so far top left, you're not gonna make it, man.
Oh no, buddy.
You haven't even hit the map that I have, and
Should
we
I
exited
not?
that a while
Should I
ago.
not try?
You should not try.
You
Ah,
should try, Mar.
no, I mean you guys.
Wait. He can.
You
Make
can
the
try
nether
if you
portal.
want
No,
to,
wait,
but
dude,
you're
the
not
nether
gonna
portal.
make it.
Wait, the nether portal. We can set up the nether portal thing.
Oh, that would be perfect.
No, we can't because it'll just teleport us into like the middle of the Nether somewhere, not.
No,
Yeah.
but if Amar,
We could
No.
teleport
If
over lava, man.
what I'm saying is that if Amar is standing in the nether and he makes the nether portal.
How
Actually,
about
wait, I
I
don't
another
understand
portal?
how this. I don't understand how this works. Never mind.
No, you have to mine the entire way there too.
Here's your boat.
Also,
But we
Why do I have
don't
to
know
mine?
if we'd have to mine the entire way there.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
you
would I have to
will.
mine?
You want to keep with the highway.
Boat.
by the way, I'm
I
bringing.
mean, yeah, I guess that's true.
Here we go.
Boat with chest.
Thank you.
Alright.
All right.
Now we want to go this
give a-
way.
Shoot, how did I get stuck in here? Ah.
This way.
This way,
Cross
Josh.
the way
did
I'm
they
The
go?
facing.
question is, are we gonna find a mangrove at all?
Yeah,
We
right.
found.
That's
This is
one reason
usually
why
how
I'm
these
scared
trips
to
go,
start
guys.
Flying out.
These are
See if I
usually
can
how these
find
trips
one.
go. Don't forget that.
You are not headed in the right direction, Amar.
No, I am going back. It's
Oh,
definitely
you're
like,
going back?
yeah, it's definitely
Good
too
man.
much. Unless I am gonna maybe check out some of the portals.
Are you kidding me?
No, I actually am gonna check out some of the portals.
Wait.
minute.
Oh no, Nate, no!
Oh,
What's kinetic energy?
No!
oh,
Nate, lower the coordinates.
I don't know.
He was
Uh-oh.
really far away.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop my recording and then I can pull it up from there.
I don't know what's happening, but
You gotta be kidding me.
this is
Well,
insanely.
at the very least, the
lagged
chunk
up
isn't
for
going to
me.
be rendered for us, so you shouldn't be losing your stuff. At least not for a while.
You guys all disappeared from me again.
Yeah, hold on, stop. Let's not go anywhere until we have coordinates to go to.
I mean, I really gotta reload
All
because
right,
this
let's
is just
put
not.
this at 32 7,000
Oh
I'm
dear.
kind of close to that.
or 33 7,000.
Oh, I'm very lost.
Can you send us a message to let us know what that is?
Ah, I see a name tag. Thank you.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, we found two.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna
Oh,
restart some tapes because
dang.
this is not running well. Hold
And
on.
where I am, I have.
Andrew,
Joshua,
where
Let
are
me
you?
see.
I am following Garrison.
Oh, you're following
okay, if
Garrison?
he's
You're
with
way out there,
Garrison,
man.
He should be fine.
Wait, Garrison, where'd you go?
I'm heading
so
to
confused.
33,700.
Yeah, he's going way out. You don't want to follow him, man.
Also,
Well,
it's
where
on the
am I
top
supposed
of
to- Ugh.
They're on the
Give me a
top
second,
of
give me a-
trees, is where a lot of my stuff probably is.
All right.
What's your coordinates, Andrew? What's your coordinates?
41,055.
Okay, hold on. I'm restarting my Discord chat, so if you guys are confused as to why, yeah, you can't. Why they can't hear me? That's why. It's my computer's wigging out kind of. I'm not 100% sure what the problem is, but it's really, really limping along here. Give me a minute to kind of figure this out.
6639.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back.
I'm sorry, I'm very accident prone right now.
You've always been very accident prone, Andrew.
I have no
buddy.
idea what it's like to be accident prone.
Be quiet, yes you do.
You're more accident prone than the rest of us
Yes.
I wish I was kidding.
combined.
Wait,
I'm
you talking-
pretty bad.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yes.
Okay, because you're right.
Oh wait! Yes, I'm an
I was like,
idiot.
wait a minute. I hope you guys are not saying that Andrew's more accident prone than me.
Wait, here's a question. If I break my boat,
That's an interesting theory.
if I break,
Concept. Let's test that idea.
if I
Andrew, what are your coordinates? Hold still.
Oh, I found the mushroom tree.
hello.
Also
What
for
is
the
Andrew, hold still.
Oh, I found Andrew.
Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever, even on a boat.
Question. So if I break my boat chest, do the things inside the chest stay in the boat?
No, they fall out like a regular chest.
That's kind of useless then.
Yeah, like
Wait.
what's the point of having it if I don't? I don't know.
If you need to transport stuff across the water, I guess.
I guess.
Wait, hold on. So guys, would the nether portals actually help me get to you guys or not?
No, they're not hooked up.
They're not currently linked this far out.
Oh, okay.
Nate,
Yeah, then we'll try those in. I have some
can you
maintenance
put
and
the
some
exact coordinates in chat for me?
Hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
you see this tree here?
I'm within like 100 blocks of it.
You see how weirdly the tree is cut
I can't
here?
pull out the exact
Hold on a
because it's
second.
so sudden.
Okay.
At least fairly close will be best.
What are your guys' coordinates?
I'm at negative 224, 71.
No, not you.
Thank you, Amar. You're
Andrew, Noah.
I am. Hold on. Something is coming up.
Just a second, trying to find the other coordinate here or something.
Sure. Well, we might need to reschedule too because I'm on Minecraft with you guys. However,
Oh, Mr. Pizza. The super streams, by the way, is like just whenever I stream Minecraft with the Car 3 guys.
What?
I'm streaming, and someone in the chat asked me what a super stream is. Because I always call them super streams, so I stream with you guys. And he was like, "What? What's the super stream? Is that like a variety stream?" I'm like, "No." Thank
Just
goodness.
means it's cooler than normal.
Yeah,
It just means we're better than everybody else.
I mean,
Pretty much.
it's always more fun
It
to play
just
with you
means
guys.
that-
It's just I don't get to do that a whole lot.
I mean, Nate recorded.
Why am I
himself
approaching the
crashing
weird
into
half
trees,
tree?
I guess that's cool.
Wait, Nate record himself what?
I've been recording everything.
Wait, do you still
Not
stream?
streaming, but recording.
Oh, you don't stream anymore?
I do stream. It's just
Why is there a weird half
A
tree? Right
mushroom?
here?
I figured that I wouldn't stream it just in case we wanted to just kind of have some fun. Garrison,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you not get my chords?
In Discord chat,
No, not in the Discord, on Minecraft.
I got
Nate,
76. That's all you gave me.
Okay, I'll type it in again.
I'm in the general area, but it's raining. Okay, 30.
so that's where Nate is.
No, that's where
That's
I
where Nate
died.
was.
And now I'm in a boat because I spawned at that village where we had the horses. And yeah, Amar, you would have been. Yeah. Me just trying to get 4,000 blocks is taking a long time. I want to try and use some of this ice now to boat through.
Oh yeah, once you hit Antarctica, you should be able to zoom.
No. Antarctica, I don't think was in the way. My goodness, why does it take so stinking long to break a boat? Holy cow. Okay, I'm not very good at this whole ice boat thing.
You're gonna have loads of fun then driving around.
Okay, just stop overcorrecting so much.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah. No, yeah. I'm really sorry. That was...
Crashing around like this is still faster than walking.
Oh, Nate, I started working and I just got paid today. I'm not gonna do it this payday, but sometime relatively soon I'm gonna get like an actual webcam.
Oh, cool.
This whole time I've been streaming for like over a year. Like, well, I mean, I've been streaming off and on like since I've been at Cedarville, but I've been streaming like pretty consistently for like a whole year, and I have not been using a real webcam.
With some call guys right now. We're trying to find some of the newest
I've been using the built-in camera on the laptop. And it actually kind of works as long as I'm not.
And he was flying ahead to explore. He crashed.
As long as it's in the corner, but once it goes full screen, it's just you could tell it's bad.
Yeah, the game didn't process the tree fast enough for him to avoid it, so the game.
It just said, "Hey, you know what? How about you just die?"
I was Nate.
You say? That's all my good stuff.
Wait, Nate. I was funny. I was going through the old some old clips for because I have a clips channel now. And like, there's so many instances of you just like complaining about the game mechanics and like how hard it is and how easy it is to lose your progress.
Yes, game design. Say, oh, hey, all that stuff that you grinded for 20 hours? Well, you accidentally fell in this tiny little lava pool, and it's all gone.
I mean,
all the time that you spent? What if it just went kaput in 2 seconds flat?
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, I feel like
progress didn't matter.
No, hold on. Maybe this upsets you more than most people who are like who are playing right now because you have more to gain, more to lose than everyone else.
I mean, if you don't really have anything, then whatever. But that also kind of adds to the point. Say, hey, yeah, you're an endgame person, but you can still die from some zombie baby wandering around and lose everything just because lol.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's true, but the thing is, like, I feel like that just adds to the danger and the challenge, and it makes the game more fun to basically, get all your diamonds and make it. I love
having my video games emulate real life, in that if I died in real life, I'd lose everything, just like in Minecraft.
I mean, no, because you could get it. No, because you get to come back to life.
I mean, yes, just so you can suffer going through everything again.
I mean, is life just like not like suffering interrupted by not suffering?
Life is like a box of chocolates.
like what? Are you saying that like
a box of chocolates?
Are you saying that chocolate is pain?
You grow and you accumulate over time.
Yeah, and then you lose it all.
Mama always said that life was like a box of chocolates.
Wait, what about the chocolate?
Forget the chocolate.
I'm so confused. I don't understand this chocolate talk.
Like a box of chocolate. Have you never seen Forrest Gump?
No.
I have never seen Forrest Gump.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're both homeschooled, right?
Can you pick it up at all, Garrison?
I already picked it up and put it in the chest.
Okay.
I think like 2 things did despawn. I think it was like some leather and something else, but it wasn't like important stuff.
Well, I doubt you'd know everything that
It was
I had
just your
on me,
elytra.
but elytra, armor, shovel, pickaxe, axe.
Yeah, I also got your shulker boxes.
Shulker boxes, trident.
Yep,
bow.
got that. Got your armor, your sword, tools.
Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna run out of food before I can make it there. Even though I have nothing on me.
When you're rowing in a boat, you shouldn't experience hunger.
I haven't been
Hey,
in a
hey,
boat
what do you
time.
think
Oh,
you're
I didn't
doing?
know that was a thing.
Can they please make it so it doesn't take 10 seconds to break a boat? Ah!
Oh,
Hey, stop it!
oh, there it is. I think I figured out why my computer's having so much lag.
Don't.
So apparently today BTS is like having some sort of live concert event thingy at like midnight, and so my sister Marielle said that she was like streaming, like she's like playing, like she has like these like 4 devices where she's playing like BTS stuff to like run their numbers up, and then on the TV she's just like watching her
Why?
favorite music videos. Well, it's just like a BTS
What
like
is a
army thing.
BTS?
BTS,
That's so dumb.
it's a K-pop group.
So a boy band
Oh, is that like
causing lag
Korean?
on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get some.
Why do people why?
I don't know, but I mean, then again, I'm straight.
Boy band. Am I right?
No, but I mean, I feel like if I
I'm
was
glad that
gay.
we have that on recording and a live stream.
No, but I'm just like, I feel like if I was gay, I would like definitely care.
Okay. All right, I'm back. I apologize.
This conversation has gone interesting places.
What just happened? You guys have been joking around with me this whole time?
Basically, we're talking about how if I was gay, I would be a BTS fan.
Please, no, please stop. Oh, I don't. Guys, social media makes me so sad with life right now. It's
Wait.
just really, social media depresses me to an
Oh,
extent.
just like in general or BTS specifically?
No, it's just every time there's like always something of like, oh, that's a person at Cedarville I used. Oh, they're no longer a believer. Oh, that.
Oh, a lot of that.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of that.
It's
And-
hard. It's hard for me to tell. Part of it is just like some of it. I am a little bit not like when people like fall away necessarily, but it's just like, oh, like that person is just like, I don't know, like let's say like someone like just like decides to like drink or something. But they've like
Well, that's a
graduated
little
so they
bit
can.
different.
Yes, they can do that, but it's like they're like the Cedarville part of me that like has been like bred into me a little bit after like being at Cedarville for like 4 years so far is like, oh, that person's gotta be sketch. But then there's like the part that's like literally me, and it's like, oh, well, I mean, it's kind of cool that that person is like remaining a Christian and like sticking with the faith, but also just like being like, oh, this is something that I enjoy doing, so it's not sinful, so I'm gonna do it.
Yes. So I do feel that, Andrew. It does feel like half of my friends I'll see post on social media essentially like not abandoning the faith as much as just, oh, you're kind of embracing sin here.
Yeah. But to
Like
be fair,
actual just
I mean, but to
sin.
be fair, you always see this when you have strict social structures. So whenever whenever there are like people who are raised by like strict parents, for example, they
It can mess people up.
yeah, and they will always sort of like rebel in some sort of way.
Don't think
So it's
that's
not
what
like-
it was for most of these people, but I don't know. It could have.
I don't know, some of them. I mean, especially since like a lot of them were raised in Christian like households.
My cousin went to a Christian school, and now she's not like, well, she went quite crazy off the deep end. I mean, I think I turned out okay, but then again, I think I'm okay. It's just,
So you're fine. You're fine.
Josh, do you need a boat?
Ah, Garrison, I think I see you.
Maybe.
Yeah, I definitely get
Alright,
that.
yeah,
I thought
There's-
you had a boat.
Look, Nate's gonna
I do
get
not
stuff
have a boat.
so
You didn't have a boat? What happened to your
what
boat?
do now?
I never had a boat.
You never had a boat?
Hey,
I offered
Garrison,
a
if I
boat.
die out here, I hope he's so.
Oh,
No, no.
I offered a boat earlier. No, but social. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there right now.
Yeah,
We're done.
that's pretty fair. It's
We
pretty
don't
fair.
need to. We
Social
don't need
media
to.
is
For me,
like
it's
really
good
messed
all
up.
the time, and we can still pray for these people,
Yeah.
and they can totally still be believers.
Yeah, and thankfully, like on my end, like actually, when I was a junior, and like going into senior year, I got more people who were on social media, like
What?
who were
Actually, I
wait,
saw something.
mean,
I saw something funny.
Junior year, I did know more people who were going on
Somebody
Instagram, and they were
that
like,
I
"Oh,
still
I'm
am following from when I was in high school, because we were both in theater together. A lot of the people in my high school are relatively far left leaning, and they made a post saying like, oh, for the people like basically for the people who want to ban abortion, like trying to like compare it to like, oh yeah, so like if you here I can actually find the post. Probably I saved it just because of how ridiculous it is.
We're just finding Nate's stuff at this point. Yes. Wait, Nate, did we find your stuff?
Yes,
Yeah, well, unfortunately-
upon my soul, and he found my stuff.
Well, unfortunately, Andrew, if social media makes you sad, I think some of the content I react to would just make you straight up depressed.
Well, I guess, yeah, it's a number of things. It's not just that. Like the yeah, it doesn't. I'll be fine. God is good, and
True.
I'm still learning.
And that's not changing anytime soon.
Still going to use. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not changing.
Okay. So the person's argument is, wait, one moment.
I'm on the
I lost
boat with the dirt and the sand. I'm in the boat
Right.
with the dirt and. All right,
Where
Josh,
are
I'm gonna
you
make you a
guys?
boat.
I want to join
Okay.
y'all again.
The person said, so their argument is, why don't people treat every person who they said young man in particular, but every person who wants to buy a gun like every woman who wants to get an abortion? And it's like,
Why?
okay,
No, but that's false
you're going
presidency
to make
policy.
that argument, basically saying, okay, so if we're gonna treat a woman who wants to get an abortion and like, you know, ban it or like make it harder to come by, like really difficult to come by,
That's a really
which is their argument. It's like, okay, well, why don't we then continue this comparison to what people on the left are saying as far as abortion? It's like their argument against having abortion restrictions, as is being discussed potentially, is that if this goes through, it's not going to stop abortion. It's just going to make people get illegal ones.
Yeah,
right?
it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
okay.
No, I see where you're going
apply
with
the
this.
same argument.
I see. Where you're
We can apply the same argument to this post
Wait.
comparing, hey, what if we treated getting guns like some people think you should treat getting an abortion?
Where's
And
Garrett?
it's like, okay, we'll compare them then. If you do that, people are just gonna get guns illegally. Ooh, I'm using your argument against you because you're using my argument against me. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, congratulations.
Yeah, there's no way the
You
person who-
literally. It's like, are you able to argue against your own argument?
Yeah, there's no way the person who made that post without having cognitive dissonance as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Dissidents. Big words. Big words.
Wait, what?
It's been a long time since I heard someone use that word.
Oh.
It's a really good word. It's a really good word.
Words? I guess it's 2 words, but
Yeah.
Well, it's a really good set of words.
It's a
yes.
term. Yeah.
good term. Yeah.
Yeah, term.
That word. That's been a while since I heard someone
Yeah,
use that.
where are we going?
More south. Why not?
North, south.
South.
Guys,
Souther.
eventually we're just going to head far enough south that we're just going to have to set up a new home. Also,
I think.
creeper.
Yeah, I think the big question at this point is: are you guys going to be able to make it back?
Never.
The answer is
We
yes.
can make it
but
back.
it takes
It's
much,
fine.
much time.
Okay, but
Don't
after
keep
how many
heading
months?
south. You're gonna
We might
jump
have
off
to-
of a cliff.
We might have
Actually-
to might have to stop and make camp for the night because I'm realizing like, oh shoot, it's like 4 minutes to when I wanted to go to bed.
Oh.
You see, 4 minutes before when you want to go to bed is for people who have stuff that they have to do tomorrow.
I do have stuff I have to do.
Loser.
Well, if anybody wants to sleep in the game, let me know, and I can
Wants to
do
stay
that.
up super late.
In the game. I mean, I'll stay up super late in real life, but like, as far as like in the game,
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to be abandoned.
Here, we
don't
can set up,
Amar,
guys, we can set up like a camp here and start the process of.
do you have
Process
Halo
of
Infinite multiplayer?
no, I don't.
I do.
Dang.
I need to get
Because
that.
I was gonna say, if you do, we could potentially do that.
Oh, man, I
Do what now?
I have
Amar, don't
Roblox.
you have Master Key?
No, I don't. I don't have any Halo.
Ah, dang it.
I have
Sadness in
Roblox
my
now,
soul.
though. If any of you guys play.
Roblox?
Nobody plays Roblox.
Hey,
My
poor
roommate played
Snake.
Roblox. That's like
Wanna
part of the
host
reason I
me?
got it. That's like the main reason I got it. Was because he plays this game that's like
He's like already tamed and everything.
a server that's heavily based on Call of Duty. But it has like a lot more guns and weapons and
Bye,
add-ons and stuff.
Garrison.
See you guys later.
So,
See that?
bye, Garrison. Good to hear from you. What is the plan, Nate? What was the plan?
Huh?
You said something about making up camp and then next time.
Oh yeah, you can make a camp here, and I can
I
fly
don't think
back
this one has
start
terribly good
making
jump.
I
the
cannot hear.
nether highway.
Say again, Nate.
I said I can fly back and start making the nether highway that
Oh,
leads
dear.
out here. Also, there is a hole here. It is rather deep.
Did we just find ourselves a deep dark? Anyone?
Deep dark? Wait, what's the deep dark?
That's gonna be much harder to determine.
The deep dark is one of the new biomes that's in the deep slate.
Could go down there, or I could not get myself killed.
I have not played enough. I think this is the first time I played Minecraft like since the summer's begun. Like this is bad.
Well, that's
good.
nice
Yeah, you're
that the deep
not
dark
alone.
is part of a new
I got on
update,
once with
but
Nate
we
when he
haven't
was
found
here.
one yet.
Oh, I haven't
right.
seen Miss Marvel yet. Is it good?
Oh, did it come out?
There's no way it's good. There's no way.
I don't know.
Did it come out?
It has come out. I have not seen it.
I
Yeah, it's
haven't
out.
even
Came
finished
out
Obi-Wan yet.
yesterday, but I haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't started Obi-Wan. I've been waiting to do the Rebels. Although I don't know where Obi-Wan fits in the
Oh
chronology.
yeah, we need to set that up.
Yeah.
We need to do that. Yeah, no, because it probably will spoil stuff. Maybe I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
No, actually, Rebels would probably spoil stuff for Obi-Wan.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, for
Yeah.
real?
At this point,
Well,
yeah.
yes, because Obi-Wan did something that kind of breaks Rebels canon
Really?
at the moment.
Yeah, and
Oh.
then
At the
Oh.
moment, we'll see if it unbreaks it.
it better unbreak it.
Yeah,
It
but it's
better
also,
unbreak it, exactly.
and they're not very good at doing that. Very good.
Yeah, I
just,
mean
like,
Star
came out
Wars
of
7,
complete
right?
I mean, the
Or Star Wars
writers
8.
and the directors and producers said that they're not gonna break canon, so I'm assuming they'll fix
Yeah.
it.
Okay, that's
But
good.
also, right now, they keep on digging the hole even deeper, and it's like, guys,
Oh, great. So the Obi-Wan show has not been good. Is that what our dissension is?
It's been good, but
Yeah, the only
been
people that I've heard say that it's not good is people who are mad that like one of the main characters is black or something. So
no.
okay, that's
Nobody cares
that's
about
not
yeah, that
true.
crowd, I don't even know what to call them, but I just don't listen to anything they say anymore, especially after like, because they were like a string of like the Marvel shows, where they were like, "Oh, the show is bad," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I see all those flaws, and I agree with you guys." But then Moon Knight came out.
This is
And
our
Moon Knight.
house.
I really liked Moon Knight, and then like I was watching the reviews, and they were saying,
wonderful.
"Yes, I was watching the reviews, and they were saying all these sorts of things about Moon Knight," and it's like you're not accurately like representing exactly what these plot points were like supposed to mean, or even how they were portrayed within the context of the show. And it's just like at this point, you guys are basically just like doing rinse and repeat. This is woke and this is bad. If there's any situation where there's like a man is like showing weakness, then it's because like the writers have some sort of agenda and they want all the men to be betas. Like,
Oh my word.
no, like
Well, I'll have you all know I cried multiple times today. So,
am
I'm pretty darn-
I making it happen again? I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
not at all, not at all. It was
Okay.
just-
Yes, make him cry.
No.
no. It's more of to say that, like, you know what the Bible says?
They
is that
kind
when
of
you're weak,
stretched for it a little bit more to find some of it, and it could maybe
I
be a little
mean,
bit in there.
yeah, I guess.
But it
I
was a little
don't
more
think
And
the Obi-Wan Kenobi show has been doing poorly. It's a decent show.
the first two episodes are pretty good.
think
I like.
it has I think it has like some decently good things, but whenever there's something bad, it's something pretty darn bad or canon breaking, and it's like, what are you doing here?
Interesting.
And there is a part in episode 3 where I guess there are ways that you can try to defend it, but it's also like, this isn't really Obi-Wan.
Interesting. Well, I have heard some people say the show is about him.
Obi-Wan we know from episode 4.
Yeah, I will say
It's
that
the
like
one I want.
yeah, I will say from memes and things, like apparently a majority of the plot revolves around him. For Obi-Wan revolves around portraying Obi-Wan as a sort of like traumatized character. So that means he's not necessarily going to be the same type of like character from before.
To be
Yeah.
fair, how would you feel if you cut off your best friend / mentee's arms, legs, and let him say, "I hate you"?
True.
You haven't finished it yet, because there has been a whole lot of the trauma thing, which yes, and a lot of people are saying that makes a certain amount of sense that he would be at least bothered by it, that it would be pretty bad. But there are some things where it's like, is that a little too far, a little too
gratuitous.
broken?
Yeah, I definitely think
What now?
gratuitous.
A little too what?
Is he too broken?
I can see what you're saying, and I've had I've heard a couple of arguments similarly.
Yeah.
I think the way I look at it is he's had 10 years
Yeah.
to sit and think about everything that happened. Put you in a really bad place, especially when you're cut off from everyone.
Ooh, that's so
And he
true.
is-
Can a glistering melon be eaten?
That blistering melon sounds spicy.
See,
Can they be
part of it for me is just, it feels like when we're trying to come up with these, that we're trying to fill in the holes that the writers are leaving, and it's like,
I mean, yes, that's true to a certain extent, but then again, they have a 10-year time skip. It's not like they're going to be able to fill us in on everything that happened in the 10 years.
Yeah.
They kind of
But-
just have to be like, okay, here's Obi-Wan where he was in episode 3, and this is where he needs to get in episode 4. Where would he be in the middle? He's gonna be a broken character.
not necessarily is the thing, though. Like, he could still be. He could
I think
be
we were all
broken
expecting
to an
Obi-Wan to be like, "Oh yeah, I am Tatooine Guardian. I am Epic Man." And
Well, some people did want that, and I think actually I heard one person mention kind of their own, like, hey, what if Obi-Wan really was just kick butt, and the entire point of Obi-Wan was just him foiling a bunch of people's plans, or catching people who are getting too close to discovering who Luke was.
that's kinda
It's
what it-
That's
I think
actually
that's what it was.
cool.
But
I think that's what it was in Legend.
But I think the thing is, I think nowadays in a lot of media, and I kind of hate how this is kind of started to happen. But I
people
think
have gotten
that
too comfortable with action.
well, I think right now
want
there's a lot of
everything to be an
emphasis
action
on
film.
tragic characters and
No
tragic
action
heroes
anymore.
because that plays well, and I think it's a lot more relatable than like the macho hero person.
Yeah.
But I think that like
well,
there's definitely
they
an
can be
over-reliance on it.
broken and still be macho.
yeah, but I think that there's definitely like an
But none of
over-reliance
them are
on.
macho anymore.
Well, there's just like an over-reliance on
They're
the character being broken and literally nothing else, and like
they're all pathetic.
the character being broken is like the
Yeah.
default like option for like when literally anything happens, which I mean, yes, technically anything can break anyone, I suppose, depending on the person and what their
Go
mind
watch Sonic
mind
2.
state's
Mind will
like.
be changed.
But at the same time,
That is
it's not
a point that I can agree with.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a logical like conclusion for every single person that every single time something bad happens, then they're traumatized for 15 years. Like it
Yes,
it
I
works.
agree with that. But
Obi-Wan just
I
happened
think
to make sense.
yes, I think Obi-Wan's makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think
Makes sense.
one thing that, and I don't know this,
Mm-hmm.
so correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but one reason why you don't like that Obi-Wan is being played out this way is because it's been done too much with people who it really didn't matter or shouldn't have been that they were broken like Obi-Wan is and is really, at least in my
Because it's
opinion,
got-
meant to be. It makes sense.
So here's my with it. I think it makes a certain amount of sense that he would be broken because everything that happened was really messed up. It would
Hey,
be
if
kind
you
of
got
weird not
upset
to
at
be
For Honor.
at least. It'd be a little weird not to be at least a little messed up. However, we also know who Obi-Wan turns out to be. So one, they have to find a way to turn him around into kind of the stoic Obi-Wan that we all know.
Right.
Yeah,
And
he
then
needs to find a way to heal, correct.
I
And
think
if they
Princess
don't do
Leia
that,
is the start of that.
Yeah, and then two, there is a certain thing that happens in episode 3 that is very playing into kind of the cowardly side of it. Kind of made it much more canon breaking.
Oh.
Interesting.
And if you had been a little more
I know the
confident-
point you're talking about, and I
Yeah.
understand and somewhat agree.
Can we talk about the one cannon break that happened in Clone Wars? It's not a real cannon break, but it's
I-
really funny.
I think
What?
I understand what you're saying, and I kind of agree.
So,
And then
Um,
Star Wars makes canon
so-
breaks every here and there. It happens.
let's
but-
talk about this.
I don't, but at least for me, I don't think it's a big enough point that I would care if it was left that way. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. Anyway, so it's like I'm okay with it because it was kind of fun.
For both characters.
I mean, here's the thing
There's
for
a
me.
little
It's
bit of
just,
good in
I feel like, and this is coming from someone
Obi-Wan
that
kissed
who,
somebody.
But no.
well, for me, and this is someone who's coming, who is a huge Mr. Robot fan, and that
Yes.
show, the main point of that show, well, one of the main the driving factors of the show is like the childhood trauma basically being the driving factor for literally every single thing that he did in the series. Even though I enjoyed that and I enjoyed that character, at the same time, I think with the success of that show critically and the success of other shows where the character is also similarly beaten down and traumatized, that there's a new reliance of, oh, if we just like make our character like tragic, then he'll be a success. Like Loki was a great show, but it wasn't because he was walking around being mopey and sad half the time.
No.
But
Heck no.
yeah, but the thing is, just for me, it's like I like seeing a variety of different characters too. Like 24 is another one of my favorite shows, and there are things that happen that do sort of like mess him up, but he also like picks himself back up and like keeps on moving because he has to kind of be that strong figure and fight against evil. So I feel like I wish that there was a little bit more of characters who either, they're not absolutely like beaten down by everything that happens in life, or you know, they are really kind of messed up by what's happening, but they're
I want
moving
the
on.
uplifting hero instead of more and more of
Yeah.
the garbage ones.
Like, you
And
have, like-
I do kind of believe that in part it does have a little bit to do with the politics of it, because it's like a lot of the male legacy characters are being turned into kind of crybabies who need help.
Can't stand
Yeah,
that.
and
A lot
that's
of the
another thing.
female ones aren't broken. They're always capable and just good.
And that's another thing too, because it technically, the way that they have tended to do it, it does work technically, but it's not like the first and most logical direction to take the character. Which is why, like, when people are like, "Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way that this person would react this way," I'm like, I mean, it is understandable that a character would react this way, but at the same time, it is not the most logical first step for that character to hit.
Are we waiting here at camp for Nate to make a portal here or something?
I think so.
Yeah, pause the film talk. I just noticed that the coordinates in the Nether are different than what I would be seeing on the surface, so I am kind of blind where I am.
Turn around, Nate.
No.
He's the red one. You are
Very.
top right of my map, and my map has
Is that the one that I gave you way back when?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
My map
Mine is-
is a map that has showing of where the shipwreck and the ruined Nether portal are.
Am I near that one?
No, you're top right of my map.
doesn't
Head
tell
that way that you're facing.
Yeah,
No.
this way I'll get closer to you guys. But how do I get to the ship? Did I pass that already?
No.
Or-
Like I said, you're top right of that map. So turn to your right.
So, I guess I'll say two things. One,
Turn to your left a little bit, like 45 degrees.
if you guys are still gonna play,
That is gonna take you towards the place where you want to go. I think.
just because I'm gonna have to get off here.
Not if you head straight down. If you head kind of.
I feel I'm sensing a bit of crosstalk going on over here.
What does that even mean, Amar?
Basically, people talking like on top of each other
Actually,
and
if you
stuff.
head straight down, like I assume you're doing currently, then you might hit a point where I can tell you to just go straight to your right. I guess.
Am I using too many big words? Whoa! What the heck?
No.
Just don't defenestrate anybody.
No!
Defend
No!
straight.
No!
Defend it straight.
No!
Yeah. Oh,
What?
Oh. What happened?
what happened?
Oh my
I
goodness!
knew we left the realm. That's what happened.
Am I near the spot, Josh?
I was digging in a cave.
No, keep going south.
I was digging in a cave, and all of a sudden, I just went straight down into this cave where like skeletons started shooting at me. So I was just like, "Oh no, I don't want to die."
Okay. Go back on your
That's a great
stream, and then
strategy.
someone can help kill the skeletons and clear
No,
it.
I'm still on the stream. What I need, I just like needed to immediately put down a torch, and then just like, then I'll be able to be
So,
fine. But
I
it's
guess
just
you're going
completely
south.
dark.
I can't tell. You're not moving on my map.
He's
Oh my
going
goodness!
south. Turn
To
to
be
the
fair,
left.
Amar, I'm going caving in a nearby mountain cave.
Actually, sorry. Nate,
Oh.
turn to the right. Yes, that way.
Oh my.
Yeah, go that way.
Okay.
Noah, where are you?
I'm in a cave.
So I guess here's two things I'm gonna say. If you guys are gonna stay on, my only thing is please don't leave me here, or at least provide me some kind of transportation back, because I will get lost.
him.
We are trying to get the Nether Highway hooked up out there. That way, Amar will be able to join us easier. Too.
Okay, cool. So will it be okay if I'm able to hop off?
Okay.
If
You're
in the
moving
same
to the left on my map.
Go down.
Yeah, go down.
There you go. Now you're good.
If you're in the same spot that where I left you guys, Andrew,
Yeah.
then I have that. I have those coordinates written down for the surface. But I guess the Nether one's different.
Well, I guess
Here,
what I'm saying is, if Josh and you guys are gonna stay up, is it okay if you just go here and I have to get and I can get off? Like,
Wait.
That's it.
Can Andrew? Can you put the coordinates of where this base is in the Discord? I'm gonna come back here. I'm just gonna try and get to the coordinates of the Rune Nether portal.
I think I have those written down. Oh, I guess yeah, the Nether is not the same.
Well, that way I can more accurately tell whether you're on the correct coordinates. So that way, once you overlap with me, I can let you know.
I mean, this cave I fell
You
into was
might
actually
reach
pretty
there
good.
before I do, but we'll see.
If I keep going this direction, then I'll.
oh wait, there you
approaching
go.
where-
You get division. You gotta use division.
Also, I might only have enough obsidian for one portal, so I might have to pick up some more at the ruined one.
Well, so is that okay if I have to get off and Josh can just
That's up to Josh. Well, I guess I can't be on too much longer either, but
I can just what?
if you stay here while Nate is trying to get the portal thing fixed up, you know what I mean? Like after you figure this whole thing out. I guess you just told me to give the coordinates, so they're in the chat. They're
I have them written down.
great.
So I know where you are now. So if you
Great.
want, you can get off. I'll still be there when you
Okay.
Woo! Oh my goodness, that's the closest I've been to dying in a while in this game.
Here's what I'm gonna say, because I think it's funny, because I also want to talk about another semi-canon break. It's not a real canon break, but so in episode 3, at the start of it, when Anakin and Obi-Wan see Dooku, Anakin's like, "Count, my powers have doubled since the last time we met." And when they originally made that, they were talking about, episode 2, when Anakin failed horribly and was just like, "I'm gonna just rush you," loses an arm. But then if you remember from Clone Wars, well, obviously that's not the last time they fought.
Oh.
So they add stuff in Clone Wars. They add stuff in Clone Wars, and it's very funny because it's like they have a whole thing where they're looking for Sifo Dyas and stuff. You remember that, Amar?
Yeah.
And they it's so like there's this meme. Oh crap! I'm okay. There's a creeper. But it was just so funny because there was a meme and it was just like, "Count, my powers have doubled since last we met," and then it's just like, "You mean from like 2 weeks ago?" Like, it's like it's when they're on Obadiah. It just makes me very happy. And I'm like, if it's something like that, then we're gonna be just fine. But I'm feeling.
Oh yeah, it is not.
Yeah, it's not.
And we're not
Kinda
gonna
breaks
be
the
just fine.
core.
No.
Unless they somehow miraculously fix whatever
It'd
they
be
do.
miraculous, but it's Disney, so.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
I have
hey,
zero faith in Disney. Like, I'm actually kind of done with Marvel. I don't think I'm going to watch any more of their stuff.
You're done
Really?
with Marvel?
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna watch any more of their stuff either. After watching Multiverse of Madness, I don't know.
Really? I think Multiverse of
And
Madness.
then also with Ms.
Multiverse of
Marvel, it's
Madness
just
was
like,
one of the most
no.
exciting and interesting parts of like the MCU since Endgame.
Amar, can we talk about the fact that the man totally used people's souls as wings?
Wait,
Can we talk
souls
about the
as
fact
wings?
that it was a horror movie?
I thought they were the bodies.
And
Wait,
that
shoot.
wasn't the problem. Like, Multiverse of Madness isn't really it.
Well,
Oh, I see.
guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Ms.
what bad
Marvel
about
and
Ms.
She-Hulk
Marvel?
but wait,
were
hold
kind
on,
of
wait a
like-
minute. Weren't they
like,
also like attacking him?
Everybody, shut up.
Okay.
You're on my map. You're on my map.
What's this deal? What's the deal with Miss Marvel, Nate?
You are like fully on my map.
I was saying Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk, like seeing those two and just the trailers alone is like, yeah, no.
She-Hulk looks
Oh, I
bad.
can't-
She-Hulk.
I can't watch She-Hulk. I
It
can't.
looks. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it
No,
for the memes.
one of my triggers is actually in that show, and it's not good.
it's
It's
not
not gonna be
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, women.
Hey,
Turn to your right and head directly to the right.
You can't just make women your trigger, Nate.
yeah.
But they are. Yeah.
I mean, what
I'm
if you're an
sad and
incel?
lonely and forever will be.
When I'm saying trigger, I mean I need to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't want to avoid it.
I don't, but I'm forced to anyway.
Yeah. No.
It's like a trigger being.
There's a difference between a trigger and a default thirst trap.
The default
Okay, stop there. Right there.
All right.
I think that's about correct. That looks correct,
I mean, it doesn't have to be exact.
but that should be about where the Rune Nether portal is.
How bad is Miss Marvel's trailer? I haven't even seen that yet.
It is not like terrible, but there's some
Miss
moments where it's
Marvel's
like
trailer is meh.
it's not that terrible, but there are definitely moments where it's like,
bad.
that's the worst editing / dialogue I've ever seen in a promo for a Marvel thing ever. Now, as a whole, I think it's not terrible, but it's just like there are a few moments where it's like, ooh, that's the best they can find.
It's really bad.
Like,
It's
I was
pitiful.
interested in the story of She-Hulk and like seeing Hulk come back and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but then like just the stuff, like really, like
I don't like the
Yeah,
inconsistency.
they had the whole dating. Like, why?
Well, it's I part of it is like these Marvel shows incorporate like parts of different like genres from TV, and I think a big part of it is like kind of showing off, hey, we're gonna have her dating, so stay tuned. Like, which is just like the way they put it
Why?
in though is just like a really bad way to put it in. Well, because some people kind of like
It
the
just makes
romantic
it
aspect.
Well, I don't mind the romance.
And, no, I don't blame people for liking
You
it.
just entered the normal map.
Anyway, I should probably stop and get off for the night.
Oh shoot.
Because one of my triggers is in.
I just saw you enter the normal map.
So
I am at the portal.
I am going to depart, gentlemen.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Let's good hanging out, man.
Yeah.
thanks for the mention.
Do this.
You are.
Good night,
You are
Andrew.
actually at the portal.
We need
Is
to
this
do
where
this-
it spawned you?
We should do this a little bit more consistently.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I want to.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, nice.
We'll talk.
Almost
guys.
exact.
Yeah, we should try and see if we can schedule weekly times again or something.
Yeah, I'm down. We just gotta figure it out. All right, I'll see you guys. Love you all.
All right.
Miss ya.
Yeah, miss you guys.
Oh. I just found a dungeon. I'm in a cave and I found a dungeon down here, but there's no other side.
So this is on the Nether Highway then?
Yes.
Alright, I am going
If you wouldn't mind helping me,
to world again.
I could try going farther south, closer to Andrew.
I won't be able to help you a ton. I don't have a map
Okay.
that extends that far.
Well, you don't need a map. You just need to be kind of out there. Oh well, actually, never mind. You do need a map. Do I have? I might have. Something.
Do you have a
to make
blank
one.
map? Or not
I
blank map,
have-
but a because I can if I can grab a blank map or something, I can.
I have all the
I can-
materials with which to make some maps.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay. So if you
your
can
map.
do that, I can make a map at where Andrew and I are. Or Andrew and I will be, I guess.
Also, it's kind of funny. One of the people in the chat is like incredulous that you're done with Marvel. He's like, you're done with Marvel?
But they're incredulous that Nate's done with Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't care about me being done with Marvel.
It's probably both of
Okay,
you
so
guys
let's see, there's
because
paper.
he literally just threw in the chat, "You're
Compass.
done with Marvel" in all caps.
How do I make a map with this?
Cartography table.
Oh, I need a cartography table. I forgot.
I believe
yeah,
that's
it's-
everything. Yeah.
It stinks. I think that like
Actually,
following Marvel for me is like going to end up eventually becoming like sort of like a 24 thing where I like end up just like not watching,
Why did
not
it,
like
like,
not like
boot me?
going through it to the end until like it's already over and been like done for 10 years. Because I think this year I can keep pace with all the stuff the MCU is putting out. After this year, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be releasing stuff like even quicker than they have
I'm
been,
not sure.
even more frequently.
And part of
Unless
the reason too that I'm kind of done with Marvel is also just now I have to pay for my own Disney Plus subscription, and there isn't all that much that I watch on Disney Plus other than some of the new shows.
yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to pay money to watch She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel.
Yeah, it's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
I do not blame
I
you.
mean,
What about Ahsoka? Or
They're doing an Ahsoka
Star
too.
Wars
yeah.
shows,
Andor?
Nate
Just
told me.
Wait, what's the next
told me he
Star Wars
might
show going to be?
do
Padme? What's the
I think it's Andor and Bad Batch are before the end of the year.
Andor?
Yeah, Andor, Bad Batch, and then I think year.
Yeah.
Mando's like the beginning of next year. Ahsoka might be end of next year, mid next
Something
year.
like that. Mid next year, maybe.
I will watch Bad Batch. I love the animated stuff. They
Yeah,
also have
Bad
like
Batch
the
is great.
We got to pick that
or
back
whatever
up
that they're.
because I don't think we finished. Did we finish watching Bad Batch? The season of Bad Batch
Is
we went
Andrew
together?
still
Yeah, we
on?
did.
No,
Yeah,
he
we
left.
did.
Yeah, we.
Amar.
No, Andrew's gone.
Oh, you did keep watching Bad Batch?
I think we did watch the last one, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Oh,
finished
shoot.
Bad Batch.
Well, but then isn't there another
Alright.
season?
There will be, yeah.
I don't know because in my tracked app that I use to keep track of all my shows, it shows that there's still episodes left, but maybe it's listing the. No, it doesn't list the upcoming. I'll have to look into it again.
Yeah. Maybe you forgot to fill it out or something.
That could be it. Because that has
Because I
happened
do
occasionally.
remember, like I do remember how I waited an entire summer for us to watch it and we didn't, and then we finally got back and we waited like another month or two to finally get everyone organized, and I was pumped to finally watch the final one because I'd been waiting.
Yeah, I probably just forgot to put it in. Maybe it was back when my throat was all messed up.
All right. So,
Who's the green?
The Green
Is that
Arrows,
you,
I think,
Noah?
Green Arrows, I think, are just the home.
I think I'm in a cave right now.
Who is the Green Ninja?
Boyd!
That is an old show.
Ninja go!
Wait, is Ninja still?
go!
Wait, is Ninja still going?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, Ninjago is still a show.
They gotta release next product.
Ooh, R.I.T. Chima though.
Shoot.
That did not work.
And
Yeah,
I liked it
yeah.
anyway.
Know if I'm getting close.
I do not. I don't have a map for it yet. I'm planning on getting there, then creating a map.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Remember when Lego
If
tried
you
making
guys
a like
want
Lego
to-
Chima?
I am having a flag issue or two here.
You are a bit to the left of where you want to be, though. That much I can tell you.
You can never.
I know left
You
and
can.
right. I don't know up
You
and down.
can never be too far to the right.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
You can never be too far to the right. These are not the rights you're looking for. Oh, wait,
These are
no,
not
that's
the
a
rights you're
leftist.
looking for.
Wait, no, wait, no. Sorry, that's a leftist saying, isn't it?
Government nowadays, these are not the rights you are looking for.
Yeah. Government. These are not the rights you're looking for.
Dear.
It's too good. It's too good.
Too good.
Wait,
That'd
it's
be
already.
Too accurate. Too
Hold on,
accurate.
have I already been on for over an hour?
Maybe.
I had no idea.
I'll never tell.
I had literally no idea until I
Then
glanced
keep
down at my
your
phone
secret.
again.
Oh,
Okay, my netherite pick is almost broken.
that's a problem.
I had to mine so much.
Oh,
4-1
Nate, do you watch
6-8.
do you watch Brett Cooper?
What is a Brett Cooper?
Wait, do you still watch the Daily Wire?
Yes.
Wait, but you haven't heard of Brett
Brett
Cooper?
Cooper's on the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
What's a Brett Cooper?
No, Brett Cooper. She
Comment
hosts
section.
the comment section.
Yep.
On the Daily Wire?
Oh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, I've heard of the show.
You've never watched it?
Watched it.
I did a reaction to a reaction that she did of the leftist streamer Hassan Piker reacting to some of her initial content. And so I was wondering if like you would, I don't know, find that interesting, because I thought it was interesting just because like Hassan was basically just saying that Brett Cooper was just like copying her and trying to be like the right wing Hassan Piker of doing like right wing like react content. But I don't know. When I first, because I noticed Brett Cooper when she like basically first popped onto the scene, like as soon as I think like a couple weeks after she was like signed, I guess, by the Daily Wire, she popped up in my feed on YouTube, and so like I kind of did a stream about it, and I was like, she seems kind of like the right wing PewDiePie with like format wise, but I understand where Hassan's coming from with being like, oh, she's like just like me. But it was a really interesting stream too, because he's also like just kind of cringe and annoying and dumb. I mean, he's fun to watch for those reasons, but also like if you want to take the person seriously, it's not
I
like
thought giving a snobby
that
iron
person.
sword was a good idea in Minecraft.
You like my sword, my diamond sword.
I usually stick to some of the podcasts.
But
I know
anyways,
what
if
you're
you
talking about.
if
I
you,
don't like that parody.
if you want to see my reaction, I can throw the link in the chat.
Also,
I spent like
exploring the
3.5 hours
dripstone
editing
caves
it.
is dangerous.
First, I'd probably have to see her initial one.
Oh, that's true. There's like so many layers to everything, because like the first one is his reaction to her.
Reaction.
Yeah, the first layer is like his reaction to her, and then and his reaction to her is just like a reaction to like some of her most popular like clips and things. And then the other layer is her reaction to him, and then the next layer is then my reaction to her, reacting to him, reacting to her.
Nate, how do I extend the map?
You extend a map by, so first you have to have it open and have looked at
I have
it.
to open the map first?
You have to open the map and then you can extend it.
Okay. I've opened the map. Now what?
And then you put in a cartography table
Yeah,
with
go ahead. I mean, I haven't been using them, so.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yep. Right now, I'm doing some hardcore caving right now.
Oh yeah.
The new Caves and Cliffs updates brought these massive caves into the game.
Okay, you're gonna want to go up.
Up.
So turn 180. Yep.
This way?
No, other way. To your right. Yep, that way. Back where you came.
Oh, okay. I went too far. That's good.
This is like a spawn,
I know when to stop.
mob spawn heaven. There's
Josh? Josh?
Josh!
Josh!
yeah.
Are
Did
there
you say to
yet?
stop?
I just realized that I accidentally left a shulker box on the ground, so wait. This way?
Nope. Keep
This way.
going. Yep, that way. Okay, now turn to your right now.
This way.
Yeah, go that way.
Wow, moves down there. You need to go lower though. Even at
going.
13 right now. I'm just promising. A pretty promising cave, it looks like so far.
Okay, stop.
Hold up.
A little
Tag
bit
team,
further.
ice cream and cake.
There we go. Stop. Now a little
This is
bit
where-
far to your right.
Oh.
A little bit to your right. So, yep, go that way. Stop. Right there. That's where you want to be.
This is where Andrew is?
Yep. Or
Sure.
as approximately close as I can get with the map I have.
Really? Huh. is not as far out as I thought it was from the glacier. Oh, but crying out loud.
Ooh,
Maybe get better at placing my obsidian.
I'm sneak attack. I like it.
We're like 2,000 blocks from the glaciers.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I'm misjudging how far away that is. The Nether. I don't know.
Yeah, the Nether can be a little bit hard to judge at times how far stuff is. Oh, hey, you're right on top of us.
Nice.
Here we are.
You got a little house.
This is the hut Andrew built. I'm guessing he's probably gonna be inside when we restart.
Man, I wish that I
Probably.
noticed when you guys had gone live. Although I was like too busy, I was doing some very important things.
Are you even a good friend?
I mean, oh, no. I need to cut down on the negative
Answers
self.
question.
I
Wait,
need
what?
to. I need to cut down on the negative
Guys.
self-talk still.
I'm just found
What?
Geo down here.
Yay?
I will admit, like, I'm honestly,
I did see it.
I am not the greatest at like
Nate,
maintaining my relationships,
everything.
and it's definitely something I'm trying to work on.
Kate,
Yeah. What was that, Noah?
Hey. I found an ancient city.
Oh!
The nation is called City.
Should we wait until... I think we should wait until Andrew can join us to explore it. But where are you? Can you see me on the map?
I'm in the cave. You're gonna have to.
You're in the cave. Yes, I know what a cave... The cave is. The cave...
Are you in the deep cave?
Are you even in the cave, man?
Are you in that hole?
There's like a cave near us.
Do you go down that hole?
Are you
I
talking-
knew there was something
Noah.
down here. This is like.
Are
Are you
you
talking about the
talking
super deep hole that we said not to jump into?
No, there's a big giant hole. There's like a mountain nearby to the. There's also a geode down here.
To the south?
Actually, this is like a perfect place to build a portal to. Forget putting the portal up there. You should put it down here.
Well, we can't really control what...
Yeah, we
Okay,
can't
no,
control what
you don't have
elevation
to-
it went into.
Yeah. You have to explain what hole you went into.
Did you go diving?
Maybe you should come to the surface.
Yeah, because we have no clue where you went.
That's fair. I will come back to the surface.
Did you go
Show
diving?
you guys how to get down here, but I'm gonna work. I also want to build like a temporary shelter thing down here so that we can set spawn points.
Okay.
I had a feeling that there was gonna be an Asian city somewhere around here, but
You had a feeling there was going to be an Asian city down here?
I had a feeling the Asian
Down-
city. The Asian city.
Wow. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough, we get it.
Chinatown in Minecraft. That would be cool.
Why is there a witch outside the?
Oh wait, no, this isn't it. Is it?
Actually, it's pretty easy to see because it's right next to a lava lake.
Like, is
It's
the
not
lava
actually
lake?
dark.
It's a lava lake on the surface. Oh wait, you mean down where you are at?
Yeah, the lava lake is below the city. Not like there's like a floor still, but
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like a death trap. Love death traps.
yeah, and it makes it easy to spot.
Oh wait, Josh, are you not able to see him on your map?
I can see him, I can't see elevation.
Oh yeah, I guess
So I
that's-
don't know what cave he went into.
Yeah, but he's around this area.
Yeah, he's... Here, wait. If I were to
Well,
step right on
or-
top of him...
Should
You can
be
mine straight down.
Yeah, if we were to mine straight down onto him,
Wait,
I
wait.
wouldn't do that. There's
I would. Let's do it. Woo!
yeah, there's
Bonsai!
very, very deep.
Oh,
It's a very
Amar.
deep
Yeah?
dripstone cave above us.
right here.
The nether portal is now set up, so you could actually join us.
Wait, I can?
We would mine down straight
Yeah.
right here.
Oh my gosh, dude. I am so totally joining you guys. I was not expecting you guys to do that. I really appreciate that.
If you want, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I get to the first,
See-
the one that's closest to the old Car 3 base with the pandas and things?
Well, where are you?
Wait, you're what?
Are you?
I'm heading back over to my backup base right now. I'm working on a super secret project. Because you can just look at the map.
Yeah,
and-
Nate.
and
This is exactly where he is.
Yeah, you can just look at the map and see where I am.
What? Well,
Just a
do you
matter
know
of
how to-
elevation.
do you know where the mushroom portal is?
I don't remember exactly where it is, but I think it's close enough to where, like, if you tell me the general, like, direction of where it is from that big
Oh,
old...
wait.
A lot
dude.
further south and east.
Do you know where the
I don't have a
the
compass.
stairs down into the nether are, right?
Stairs down. Oh, yeah. Wait, in the front house.
Yeah. What? So you go to the nether hub.
Yes.
You go to the nether hub, and then you'll make a turn in order to get to stairs, right? Like you'll take a right. There's a little soil, and then there's the stairs. Go past the stairs and just keep going all the way down until you run into a wall. When you run into the wall, take a right, go past the first portal, and then it will be on your left.
Okay, I think I got that one. I got that.
And now we just need to wait for Noah to come up and join us here.
Alright, I just got the house. Just got a little makeshift shed built.
Oh, Nate, did you see the or did any of you guys see the stream I did where I was doing I still had the flaming hot Mountain Dew left, and so I was doing doing flaming hot Mountain Dew shots for every new subscriber I got.
Oh my goodness.
And I got some new subscribers, but I also had a lot of my previous subscribers making alt accounts and then following me and using funny names, like because I would give like a shout out to like the new subscriber. So like I ended up like giving a shout out to like Barack Obama and calling him my bosom buddy.
Nice. Love bosom buddies.
Yeah, my bosom buddy Barack.
My goodness.
Hey,
Oh,
it's me,
oh, no.
Brock. Can you call me your bosom buddy?
Correct.
That would just make my day.
Dude, if I had to hear anyone say the word I would take it from Barack Obama in a heartbeat.
Oh yes. Well, you see.
That would really just that would put a
What
smile.
happened, buddy? Buddy? Oh, I think that would probably be you.
Yeah.
My axe, I need that stuff.
If you could just do that, that would really tickle my pickle.
It's super great. You know?
Would what? Tickle your pickle?
Yeah, it would make me really happy.
Tickle my
Okay.
pickle.
Tickle your pickle. That's an expression I've never heard before.
It rhymes. Josh, where'd you go?
I went to the left.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
present.
that
To
way.
the left. Yes, that's a
No,
precise
the way
direction.
we were just looking. No. Yeah, that way. I'm just exploring the map.
Darn it, Chaplain, where are you?
I'm in the cave. You gotta give me a minute to get out of this. Out of here.
Acceptable.
You know,
See, this is why you don't
really
go
gotta
on
try
your
hard.
own.
You really gotta try harder there, Charlie.
By the way, if we're gonna raid the city, we better be fully maxed out.
Is it-
No.
Is it gonna be that
Because
hard?
being maxed out isn't going to help us a lot.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, did you see that trailer? That guy was in full netherite, and he got
No, I
done in,
didn't.
like,
I actually didn't see the
Wait,
trailer.
who?
Is it actually gonna be that hard?
oh yeah, the
Will-
warden's crazy, man.
Like the best.
You are not meant to challenge the warden head on.
Hmm.
If you do, you will be doing so.
You're gonna
with
die.
A whole bunch of enchanted golden apples and other junk.
Yeah, I found the surface.
Okay.
Oh, he found the surf.
Now, where on
We
the surface
actually
is
gonna.
it? I kind of just want to.
All right, I found another
look
portal,
at it.
boys. Let's go.
It might be good to bring beds down to the cave and set.
Where are you? I don't see you anywhere.
I'll lead you to him.
Oh,
I'll
there
lead
you
you to
are.
him.
Found him. I win. I'm a winner.
Excuse me.
Wait,
Excuse me.
where are you
Here?
guys?
So there is. Don't fly down there. You'll die again.
I won't.
Wait, hold on. How do I get to where you guys are? Nether.
Alright, that's a
Amar-
decoy.
Oh, nether
torch
stairs. I
path.
see. So I go to the nether stairs.
You don't go down them. So when you're going, what the direction that you head when you turn to go to the nether stairs, just keep going down that hall. Don't go down them. Go past them.
Go past the nether stairs.
Yeah. So you're walking up. It's how do I describe? So you're walking to the nether stairs. You would take a right
Hard to describe there,
down.
Jody.
You would be walking straight, and you would take a right to the nether stairs. Don't go down the nether stairs and keep going straight.
While go to the right. I can't.
No, straight.
I'm
Alright,
confused.
yeah, hold on. I'm gonna
Wait.
plug in some headphones.
Wait, so
or
when you
something.
see the sign, oh, so you're saying when I see the sign that points to the nether stairs, keep on going straight.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
I might just pull up your stream here.
Yeah,
Pull up.
that was so confusing. I was like, what?
Just go straight. How do I say this?
Keep going straight.
You could like you say like nether like go and then nether stairs. I'm like, okay, I'll go down the nether stairs. And then you're like,
I
no.
hope people are
and I'm
really
like,
complaining about my continued.
Okay, yes, you are going the right direction.
okay, good. Chat's actually kind of quiet because they only really perk up when I do like lots of like reactions or like stuff gets heated
Like,
in
I'm
the
done with Marvel.
yeah yeah, like all the heated discussions too, like, you know, then they go pop and say stuff like, I like Tom Hiddleston, he's a good Loki. I'm like, oh yeah, me too, I agree, hot take. Now
Oh, wait.
Sylvie's cool too.
Okay. Whew.
I actually like
Okay.
Sylvie.
So from there, it should be pretty simple. You will go as far straight as you possibly can until you run into a wall.
I can
When
do
that
straight.
happens, you'll turn right, and you'll go past the first nether portal. So there will be another portal in your way. Walk through and past it. And then after that one, I dug way farther than I needed to. So you'll just go until there's like a turn to the left. There should be a torch there.
Wait, hold on, shoot. Sorry, I zoned out. What did you say? Can you say that again? Oh, the torch? What do I do when I'm at the torch?
So you'll go till you reach the end of that hall. Then you'll turn right. You'll come across another portal. Walk through and past it. Like don't stand in it and go through the portal. Just walk past it.
Okay.
And then you will go until there's a left turn, and there's a torch hanging where that turn is.
Let me see. Am I going on the right direction? Wait, so I go to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and there's another hallway. gonna keep going down this hallway. Now, the good thing is there's no way I'll possibly get lost.
Yes, it is. It is straight. Wait. No, where's the city?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Not you. I said Noah. Is your name Noah?
No. Wait, what is all this stuff?
Noah asked us to follow him, and he's still up
Oh,
here.
I mean, I guess this is free netherrack. I didn't know
I'm
there'd
in
be
the
all
deep
this.
slate.
Who left all this
down the
netherrack just
stairs.
sitting on the ground?
Wait, there's netherrack on the ground?
There's like tons of it everywhere.
Oh, nether. Oh, yeah, that was me. No, I was thinking you said netherite. I was like, what? Yeah, that would just be me because I can't carry out that much.
Okay, another right. Okay. And
Right.
then there's a left. I go there.
I'll look at your stream here real quick.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are no signs at this part, so
Yeah, it's all new.
I'm still frustrated. My controller stopped working. Well, my controller's actually fine. I think there are a couple factors. The main one is that the Bluetooth on my laptop died, so I can't use laptop anymore, or I can't use Bluetooth anymore, and that's how my controller was connected to my computer. Then when we had some but it was working wired. But then we had some guests over, and Avery has Rocket League, and they wanted to play Rocket League with him and on local co-op or something. So I brought my controller down, and he paired it to like his Bluetooth or something. But I think that's why now when I turn it on, it doesn't connect to my computer.
Hello?
Oh, hey.
Okay. I put in the mic. I put on the headphones and mic because roommate's sleeping.
I'll be hopping up here soon. Anyway, once Omar gets here, we'll check out we won't go into the end city, but we'll stare at it from afar. And then...
Let's look at it through binoculars.
I'll probably pop off. Because I don't think... Well, let's wait until we can all do it as a group thing. I'd hate for Andrew to feel left out.
What's all this all these weird white sprite things that are on my screen?
Those are the lost souls of players past.
It's so weird though. I've never seen anything like it in Minecraft before.
Oh no,
wait.
those have been there a while.
Wait, so the portal, I go through the portal. I don't go in the portal. I go through it.
Let's see. That's the first one. You'll just walk through that.
Hey, so, where are you guys at?
Amar is almost there.
Oh, I am?
And then he'll... Yeah, you're getting pretty close.
Nice.
And then you'll show up at the portal near the house, Andrew's house, and then we'll just lead him up to the hole that you have. Now your stream is like a couple seconds behind, so for like
You're very close. I can see you on the map.
Oh, good.
Do you have a bed, Nate?
Yes.
Can we sleep before Amar gets here?
Okay.
I'm getting all this XP. What's magma cream?
Let's just drop from magma cubes.
No. Turn around.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, there's the torch. Take a left.
Oh.
Turn around.
Now take a right immediately.
Okay.
As soon as you hit it. Yep.
Josh,
Okay.
I guess, is more updated. Look at it.
Yeah, I'm shocked at
Yeah,
how
because
up
I
to...
can see him directly on the map.
Oh, I see. And then go into the...
Yeah, go into the very neat, the very neat magical looking portal.
Let's go! I'm here!
Now we got our...
Is that a witch?
Did you really
Yeah.
spawn with it?
Yes, it is.
There?
Let's go.
All right.
Are we ready?
Does anybody have spare armor?
It's
Their
not on me.
armor. No, I threw
I
away my
do.
gold helmet.
I have some. I think I have some gold.
What
Okay,
is
'cause
this
I
place?
just my helmet and boots broke, so I would appreciate just some extras for now.
This place seems pretty cool.
Well, we should bring you to Antarctica. That was the portal that you walked through. That brought you, I would say in the middle of it, but who knows how big it is. I want to just have to come on one day and just map out the entire thing.
Oh my gosh.
All
I mean,
right,
that'd be really
are
cool,
you
though.
guys ready?
Hold on, no, I'm thinking of
guys
this.
ready?
I found some ore here.
Ignore the ORMR.
I
Where's
think
their shield?
I probably gonna get off. I'll see the city when Andrew sees it.
That's
That's
probably
a fair enough
idea.
point. We could actually just wait until then, and we'll all experience it at the same time.
Yeah, it's true. I do kind of want to experience it.
I was here to help Amar get here safely.
Well, I appreciate you
Yes.
helping me out.
But it is a bit late. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have work tomorrow, so I should get some sleep too.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I
don't
only have work.
but,
I only
you know.
have work Tuesdays through Thursdays. So.
Wow. Well,
Yeah,
aren't
so-
you special?
Look at that! It's not a newbie. Whoa!
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
Theophilus Media, let's go. It's funny how like a bunch of people left and we still actually have way more people on the server than usual.
Yeah.
It's me, unnamed not streamer.
It's game crazed. And Callan? Case Slayer. Case Slayer.
All right.
All right, so we logging
So
off
we're
here.
wait.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hop off too.
If I ever did create videos or stream, I would probably do Game Crazed, yeah. So,
Yeah, that'd be a good one to do.
it's a cool name,
All
I
right.
think.
Oh
So
wait,
we're
I got
waiting
an achievement. Hot tourist
Ah.
destination. I visited all Nether biome. That's cool.
Ooh. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a fun one.
All right. Time to part.
Time to fart? What?
Part ways.
Alright. Later, guys.
Fart which ways?
That ways.
We're adults here. We're adults.
We are.
Are you sure about that?
I'll have to let my parents know.
We're going to part.
Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube. Yeah, I used to stream on YouTube a bit, but then I kind of gave up on that because I was tired of all the issues I would get trying to download the VODs. There was a time when they like stopped and letting you just download them, and I used to like stream and then download and post it up on YouTube. But then since they like stopped letting me do that as easily, I was just like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yep. I'm going to post a picture
Dude.
of the ancient city.
Ancient.
Yes, ancient.
Yeah, the Asian.
No.
Asian city.
I'll post a picture and so that everyone on the realm can see it.
Nice. I'm actually behind on these messages. Let me go through all the ones. Oh, Lord Hawkus asked me what I've been up to recently. That was a while ago. Oops. Oops.
Yeah, man, what you been doing recently?
I got a job now, so that's cool. I still stream. I'm still dating Nikki. It's going well.
Oh, I didn't know you were dating somebody. Cool.
Wait, you did it?
I don't remember if I did or not. That might be a me thing.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I might have been dating my ex. You might have been around while I was dating my ex, maybe, because that was a good portion of junior year.
Yeah, I think that's what I am thinking of probably.
Yeah. But yes, no. I definitely leveled up with this one. So.
Oh, that's just rude to your ex.
I don't know. It's still nicer to her than she was to me. So.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
No, I probably shouldn't hate on her too much, even though it's true. But yeah. But yeah. So So yeah, me and Nikki, we've been dating. That was it's going pretty good. It's been fun. Yeah, it's really fun. Our dynamic is just like it's so cool. And we just like click together like so well. It's just like it's supernatural. So that's been going well. Work has been good. I'm doing IT stuff now. I'm still streaming on YouTube. I started working out a bit. Most weeknights is when I work out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's really good. I have skipped more days this week than usual, but a lot of it's just because like I've been busy, or like I've been doing stuff and things ran late. Like I got hyper focused while writing and like changing some interface things on my website, my radio website. So I was working on that, and then I went to sign up for my summer class. For like there's a summer class that I was like super late to sign up for, but I finally signed up for it tonight. And then after that, I went and bought some drinks because I got paid, and I was like, hey, I want to buy some drinks, but I'm going to wait until I get paid. And then I got paid, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until I sign up for my class because I really need to sign up for my class. So I finally did all of those things, and by then it was like 9 something, and I was like, it's too late for me to try and work out.
Yeah, that it just seems like that often happens with a lot of things that people do.
Mr. Pizza says maybe one day Newbie will bring his girlfriend back on stream. It'd be interesting to see how that could work out, because I know that she does have Discord, so that'd be fun to do. I have to talk to her about that. That's a huge request that the folks in Discord have, is for me to have Nikki on the stream, because during I think it was spring break, Nikki was here, and like she was in one of my streams, just hanging out in my room, and everybody absolutely loved her, which I mean is like not surprising. I mean, I find her easy to love personally.
I guess I didn't get a picture after all.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't save it.
Oh shoot! Oh, that reminds me. I meant to be going through the Discord messages. Let's see here. Thursday works for most people. Let's see. Dr. Leslie may not be able to join tonight until 8:30. New update. With the new update, we have a few new quests now available. Retrieve frogs and have them as pets. Find your raid in ancient city, and run at the first sight of a warden. He was like, "Yup." But the ancient city might be tricky though. See, I hope my internet will work this evening. It's been terrible for this afternoon. Wait, do any of you guys have Verizon?
I do.
Did you have? Wait, so you were having issues with the internet too? There was a massive Verizon outage. I think it was last night or the night before. No, I think it was last night.
Huh.
Where? No, it was the night before. Oh wait, shoot, I can't remember. It was either last night or the night before. But literally the internet was out in large swaths of like Virginia, Maryland, DC, and parts of Pennsylvania.
Huh.
It was like a huge outage, and nobody talked about it at all. And they fixed it after they fixed it in my area after an hour, but then 2-3 hours later, people were still complaining even in Vienna. But it was bad. It was really bad. And I've never seen an internet company have such a crazy synchronized outage like that before. That lasted that long too. Like spanning multiple states and lasting over an hour that was just insane to me.
Huh. That's interesting. I think mine was just a router was out.
Yeah, we tried everything. We were reloading we restarted the router and everything. It was not working.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's Paste 35? I forget who Paste 35
That's Garrison.
Oh, Garrison. But yeah, so good takes some summer classes and working, so a bit hectic. Yeah, that's me too. Yes, the balance of working physically and mentally. I can advise in personal experience not to overwork yourself and personally make time on occasion to relax and enjoy life. Otherwise, you end up a grumpy with
You don't have to read them all.
It's nice for for the video for people who are watching or whatever, or who have it on in the background but aren't actually watching. He's we about to go. It's outrageous. It's unfair. Canadian response. What? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means, but it's hilarious. Alright then, keep your secret. This is great. Deep Slate so far. Oh, what's this? Whoa, what is this place? And look at you over here with the Windows 11 operating system, whoever this is. No, Garrison. No, Garrison's not on here. Deep Slate. What is this place?
That's his fortress.
He built that. Oh, because that's very Trumpian. He's got the fire moat and everything, and the big wall. That's Trump's dream, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And there's just a bunch of numbers.
Yeah. Random coordinates. Oh my goodness. That was fun. When do you guys want to do Star Wars stuff? Shows and things.
Ooh. I'll have to plan that in chat, probably.
Yeah, it'd probably be good to throw that in there.
I think Sunday I'm off, so... Although tomorrow I'm not working past 6, so...
That's cool. Yeah, tomorrow I don't have work, so once everybody logs off, I'm just gonna do more reactions. Especially since it seems like there's been some drama that would be interesting to follow. Mr. Pizza says, "None to be. When will the next stream be?" I am not 100% sure, because pretty much I just stream where I can, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and that's something that I do plan on talking about later on in the stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna log off the the Discord and stream some reactions here.
Okay.
So I'll see you guys.
Yep. Bye.
All right. See ya. All right, I need to check up on one more thing, guys. So give me 1 minute here.
Mr. Pizza said in the chat. Woo reactions.
Give me 1 second. I need to check and see.
Mr.
something.
Pizza said in the chat.
Give me a minute.
There are still some requests from yesterday.
Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back.
Lennoxo said in the chat, you. Mr. Pizza said in the chat, Lennoxo still awake. Lennoxo said in the chat, hey, you're finally awake. Mr. Pizza said in the chat, I've been awake. Lennoxo said in the chat, I've been busy.
we are back. Yeah, so that was fun. That was actually not what I had planned on talking about, and or at least I hopped on and I didn't even know they'd be playing Minecraft. And they were. So anyways, couple important things. Well, actually no, yeah, there's mostly one really big thing that I gotta talk about as far as streaming and my community and whatnot. There's, you know, I was kind of thinking through some of the content that's been coming out of my streams lately. And actually, hold on, there's a setting that I want to change. I completely forgot to change. I'm pumping up the, let me know what you guys think of this. I'm going to be pumping up the compression on the desktop audio, because I think in general, it just tends to not compress as much as it should. Okay. Hopefully that's better. I'll go through and check and make sure that it's better. So actually it'd be kind of helpful if I actually play the music again and check and make sure that it's compressing everything to where it needs to be. Let me pump the audio down a little bit. There. So hopefully, let's see. Hopefully this will be a little bit better, a little bit more consistent audio levels. So yeah, let me tune it up. There we go. I know, turn it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when it comes to I don't know, hold on, let me just turn the music off. I just want to test the compression. Okay. So when it comes to like sort of my community and things, there's been some things that I've noticed, and there's some things that I'm just like, you know what? I think that I've been like and this part of this is just my fault because it's just like kind of like the way I am, but I've definitely been a little bit too nice. And when problematic things happen, I think in my, like, as far as like how my chat behaves specifically, I haven't been taking the responsibility that I've needed to address it, and then to like make my chat a bit healthier and more constructive. And I guess like especially not as grating towards me, and thus not as destructive to the streams. So there are like a couple lines of discussion that I kind of really want to curtail, and there's another one too that kind of like popped into my head as I was streaming just now, so I'm going to address those. And it's generally three areas, and I'm going to mention three chatters, not to sort of like put them on blast, because that's not entirely fair to do, but mostly just as an example of kind of like what I don't 100%, like what I definitely 100% don't want to be happening in my chat anymore. And again, no hate to anyone who's like done these things. These are things that I've not communicated to anyone. So it's not necessarily fair. Well, one of the individuals kind of deserves a little bit of hate, because I have told him multiple times to stop behaving in this way, and he hasn't yet. It's not a big deal yet, but it very well could be. And so I'm definitely gonna take that a lot more seriously in the future. But now there are three different like creators that or members that I want that I want to talk about in particular. The first one is and remember, these are all examples, not necessarily like putting specific people like as like, oh, you're a terrible person. But the first one is McKenna's Way. I remember there's one part of the part of one stream where I was talking about like I wanted to do one thing and she wanted me to do something else or whatever. I remember my call with Spoopy Leaf, who now goes by like ramen noodles or something. What is it? Hot ramen. And Hot Ramen, Spoopy Leaf, Spoopy Frixley, they're all the same person. I like wanted to stay on the call on the Discord call for a bit longer than she and the other people in the chat did. And there was one point, and it's fine, 100% fine for chat to be like, oh, hey, I want you to do this thing. But I think one issue with that is, like, well, there's going to be an issue when it's very persistent, and that's like when it comes to like the next individual. But the big thing with her is she was also like, you need to do what we say. We're chat. We make your streams. You are nothing without us. Like, we make you who you are. And like, no. Like, if you guys, have that kind of power, okay, then I'll leave. And then you guys together can just like make my stream then. Like, that's not how it works. So no more entitled bread gang. McKenna Zwei, like, it's fine. I didn't really tell you off like I should have before, but like, please don't do that. Like act like that again. You guys don't have a right for me to do whatever you guys want me to do just because you're watching my stream. If you want to have that sort of power, I can give you my PayPal and you can give me money. And if you guys are willing to pay me more than the 800 or so, or the however much money that I make for my job, then we can have a conversation about what control you guys have over my stream. But otherwise, no, you guys are not going to be controlling my stream because this is my stream. A big part of why I enjoy streaming so much is that I get to sit down and kind of like chill and hang out and do whatever I want. That begins to erode whenever the mob is like, we want you to do this thing, so you have to do it. So that's one part of it. And that is really the only egregious, that's like really like the only like real huge issue that I've had. Which is why, because like, I've seen like some things happen, but then that was the only one where it's like, this is really bad. This is, like this needs to stop. And then that's where I was like, okay, I need to address this on stream. The next creator is, like the next like example, I guess, would be Mr. Pizza. And no, I'm not attacking you for sending YTPs. You can send YTPs for all you want. But I think, like when it comes to sort of like you in the chat, and also as well as like in Discord, both in DMs and in like the Bread Gang server, I think spamming, one thing too is that, and also this is like an individual thing, but for me, I do not have a set schedule anymore. With the busyness of life, one day I'll be busy, one day I won't be busy, one day I'll feel like the next day will be full. I wake up and there are tons of things I need to do. Random things pop up. There's something I needed to do that I completely forgot about. I'm actually at this point very rarely going to know whether or not I will stream until I hit start streaming on OBS. So, like, sort of like the questions like, when are you going to stream? When's your next stream going to be? What are you going to stream when you stream next? A lot of those questions I just don't know. And I will say that it is a little bit annoying to sort of get like spammed with those questions over and over again, just because like I cannot answer you satisfactorily. Let's see. Sorry, I don't say anymore. It's all good. And I know you didn't mean anything by it, but I just know that it's something for me that has been grating a little bit, and I need to address it because and kind of like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm way too nice. I have a tendency to just let people like do whatever they want, treat me however they like. And there is not really like an excuse for that on my end. I definitely need to take responsibility and be like, hey, if this is something that's like affecting me in this way or making me feel pressured, I need to sort of own that and be like, okay, that is, this is my environment. And if I want the environment to change, I need to do that myself. So yeah, no hate for you at all. All the responsibility is pretty much on me for not saying anything earlier. The last example, and thank you for popping into the chat earlier today because you helped me remember that you're definitely my worst chatter. Drag Crypno. You act like a creep in my chat. I'm just gonna say that. And one reason why I haven't been like as like tense and up in arms is because you haven't been on in like 2-3 weeks. But I don't know what it is, but I get weird vibes from you. You like you're always hitting on DJLL whenever she's in the chat. She doesn't really make it seem like it's like necessarily wanted, and you spam a lot. I don't know. Now maybe DJLL can come up with some more clarification as far as how you and Drag Crypto relate to each other. I don't know if what you're doing is harassment, but I will say it is very it feels borderline to me. So I would say for Drag Crypto, please either like you guys come to an agreement about how you guys want to be treated. Like DJLL, are you okay with this? If so, leave it in the comments. Like him calling you baby girl all the time and things like that. It just feels kind of weird. And to me, I guess part of it is that like, you know, he's sort of like hitting on you, but I don't really see that reciprocated, which is a signal to me. It's like, hey, maybe this isn't necessarily wanted. So yeah, that behavior, definitely not a fan of. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. And yeah, Drag Crypto, don't act like that again. And yeah, in general, don't be hitting on random Bread Gang members and just being like, hey baby girl, you're cute. You're acting weird and strange. This is not even something that would fly like in real life, going up to a rando and being like, hey baby girl. Like, no, you're acting like a creep and a loser. So yeah, those are just like general my thoughts. And again, not to hate on these people and be like, you're a bad person, you're banned from chat. But these are all behaviors that I see in my chat that I don't like. I think it has a negative effect on me and also the stream. So I just wanted to bring that up and make sure that that got taken care of and everyone knew where things were. Also, it was important to me that I do this in a stream just because I am not the greatest person when it comes to confronting people about their behavior. You know, I'm fine with confrontation if it's like, you know, ideas, because I've sort of been raised to like kind of separate the ideas that the person has from who they are as an individual. So to me, it's like, hey, if I'm coming up to you and being like, hey, your ideas are cringe, that's not the same as me calling you cringe. But if I'm like, hey, what you did was cringe, that feels to me more like an attack. So part of it for me is like, I also, even now I'm a little bit slightly nervous about saying, you know, that you guys are doing these things that are like kind of either making me feel uncomfortable or I find to be inappropriate or just like overall not good for the stream. So yeah, but that's also part of why I wanted it to be in public too, because I've seen from the examples of situations like with Daniel Lord, you know, things happen in DMs and then people don't really know what really happened, and then there are like some screenshots, but we don't have the whole conversation. I want everything to be out in the open. So, you know, especially when it comes to something as broad and wide ranging as this is how chat is to behave. So hopefully that clears everything up. Hopefully, you know, that these are rules that everyone can abide by, you know, which is mainly, don't be an entitled brat. Like, I don't act like I am owed like to do or react to or like not react to or play a game or whatever. Like, don't act like I have an obligation to do something because you're part of chat, because literally no. The second one is, you know, don't, you know, if you ask like once or twice, you know, like, hey, when are you gonna be on? Like, that's fine, but don't spam like every day or every time I see you asking me when I'm gonna be on. The answer is always more or less going to be, I really don't know. To a lesser extent, what I'm going to react to, because I do generally have some sort of plan of what I'm going to react to next time, but sometimes that can be flipped on its head. Like today, I have like drama, and there are like 2 pieces of drama that I am going to react to after this. And then I'll close the stream out. But I had a bunch of things I wanted to react to. I'm only going to be able to react to like 2 of them this time, just because I pop on and I see that everyone's playing in the Minecraft server. So and I was like, that's hype, that's lit, let's go. But yeah, just in general, questions about that sort of thing I'm not always going to have answers to. And the last one is, don't be a creep in the chat. don't hit up randos. This is not a club, okay? Like, don't, especially when you're hitting on someone and it's like unsolicited and it's repeated. To me, that's definitely creep territory. You know, if it's like a back and forth where you guys are hitting on each other, then to me it's like, there's either mutual like or you guys are in a relationship, and that's fine with me. You know, like if I'm just picturing like if like me and my girlfriend wanted to flirt in a chat, like that would be okay, I think, because we're in a relationship. You know, as far like so long as like both of us are like okay with that. But if it's just like one-sided flirting, that's weird. Keep that out of my chat, man. But that's it. So yeah, hopefully that's something you guys can abide by. If not, too bad for you. You guys need me way more than I need you. So, all right. Mr. B says I'd keep an eye on Drag Crypto. We don't need any more CWB situations. I don't know if it's that level. He definitely acts and seems like a child. I just think that he's not a creep like CWB is, like as like being a pedophile, but he's just like a normal creep. Picks on people his own size. His own age. I don't know. But apparently, there's this huge drama. Lennox said, I think Drab Crypto was in chat today. Yes. That was actually what reminded me that I need to address his conduct, because he's always inappropriate, at least to some level when he's in the chat. But anyways, now there's this drama that I have unfortunately been missing out on in large part because I have a job now. But it's been going on Twitter apparently, and it's been huge, it seems like. So the headline is, and this is how it's all culminated. It's culminated in this: the Washington Post fires Felicia Sonmez amid week of infighting. The political reporter's exit caps off nearly a full week of highly public drama at the paper. And I like heard about this from like some people online, and I was like, what? And they were like, oh yeah, this is going on. Like, oh yeah. I was like, I have no idea. I have a job. But yeah, it says, let's see. The Washington Post has fired national political reporter Felicia Sonmez. The Daily Beast has confirmed having off a week's worth of highly public drama at the paper. Wait, what is this? Hold on, I haven't read this yet. What? Hold on, what's the beginning of this? Where does it start? Hold on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Does this go all the way down to hold on, let me see. Interesting. So hold on. So I think maybe this is the beginning of stuff. This article by Taylor Lorenz, who is like Taylor Lorenz burns everything she touches, which at this point is more or less just her name, because I don't know who wants to be attached to her anymore. She was the person who doxed libs of TikTok. Do you guys remember the libs of TikTok situation? Taylor Lorenz libs of TikTok. Maybe a question for YTP request. What are the general rules? The general rules, I think at this point, is just like no slurs, like and also probably no, like, I don't know, sexual anatomy, or it's like things like that, weird cum jokes and stuff like that, like super sexual things. Other than that, it's like fine. You know, I don't mind like edginess specifically. Well, let me see, because I know Tim Pool, let's see, doxed libs of TikTok. So, hold on, let me see. What was the there was a billboard that came out. Well, anyways, I think this is probably the straightest version of this that we'll be able to find here on YouTube. This will probably explain the whole
The Washington
situation.
Post busted for misleading readers. This time it's about the doxing of a private citizen who runs the Libs of TikTok Twitter account, which became famous for reposting wild leftist
Actually, hold on.
rants.
Wait a minute. Give me a
Last night,
second.
the paper released
I
a
want to check
statement
in,
defending its
make sure
reporter
that
who's under
the
fire, a woman named Taylor
compressor's running
Lorenz,
properly.
for harassing the account owner's relatives and revealing the account owner's personal information. So the statement from the Post defending their reporter said in part, quote,
I
Taylor
don't know
Lorenz
how
is a
poor this
diligent and
quality is. I don't
accomplished
want to
journalist.
add too much compression,
That's dubious, potentially.
but I do want to
line
make sure
number
that there
one
is some compression
whose
just so
reporting
that
methods
there's more
comport
compression.
entirely
Because
with the
this is one of those things where it's quiet on my end, so I just want to make sure that you guys can hear it. But yeah, I can't really test it without it being in practice, and I honestly, hopefully, it doesn't sound too bad. Let me see. Test it without it in practice, and I honestly, hopefully, it doesn't sound properly. That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's a lot better. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
The Washington Post busted for misleading readers. This time it's about the doxing of a private
That's a soft way to put it. They deliberately lied about this.
citizen who runs the Libs of TikTok Twitter account, which became famous for reposting wild leftist rants. Last night, the paper released a statement defending its reporter, who's under fire, a woman named Taylor Lorenz, for harassing the account owner's relatives and revealing the account owner's personal information. So the statement from the Post defending their reporter said in part, quote, Taylor Lorenz is a diligent and accomplished journalist. That's dubious, potentially lie number one.
Oh, yeah.
There.
So I think a lot of this is all, these are lies right here. Washington Post here, they lied about this. They were saying Taylor Lorenz didn't dox libs of TikTok. We didn't post any private information. This is after they redacted the article that she had published, which doxed the libs of TikTok individual. And by the time that they redacted it, it was already archived. It was too late, but they decided to lie about it anyways.
Whose reporting methods comport entirely with the Washington Post professional standards. That part is true. The statement went on to claim, quote, we did not publish or link to any details about the account owner's personal life. Now, that last part just isn't true at all.
Yeah.
The Post originally published the article with a link to the account owner's personal address and professional real estate license. Those details were later scrubbed from the article. People were criticizing them for it, so they took it down. And here the Post is proclaiming its innocence, saying they didn't do exactly the thing that they did do and then had to remove it. Also this, why is the identity of an anonymous Twitter poster who simply reposts and amplifies other people's public content newsworthy? Why is that newsworthy? Is this journalism?
That's a good point.
Joe Concha is back solo this time.
Okay, yeah, so
media
there's more
critic.
there's more about this. I think, hold on. Let me see. He explained it a lot better because he went Come on, here we go. The intro to this section will probably talk more about this too.
The first story from timcast.com. Timcast CEO puts billboard in Times Square calling out Washington Post reporters' doxing of libs of TikTok. Taylor Lorenz blocked Tim Pool on Twitter after videos of the sign were posted online. Oh, I want to talk about this so bad. Now, we do have a disclaimer. At the top, it says Tim Pool is the owner and CEO of Timcast Media, including timcast.com, because we have standards.
Yeah, this seems a little biased. I'm going to be honest.
Actually, it's
I
not.
will say I have pre-watched this. I'm a
straightforward
Tim
news
Pool
story.
fan. I'm a say.
I don't
And the
know.
fact
I
that
gotta look
he's
into
probably
it.
my favorite
I'm not
YouTube
going to
streamer.
take your word for it. I have Timcast, CEO of Timcast, telling me his article on Timcast about him, the CEO of Timcast, isn't biased. Do you expect me to buy that right now?
It is not biased.
All right, well,
You
I'll
see,
just
the
have to see it
fact
for
that
I mean, he
we
would know.
reveal that information shows. It's actually particularly straightforward. It's just several quotes. So a new message has joined the glowing advertisements in New York City's Times Square, admonishing the Washington Post for publishing private
And this was
information.
cool. Okay, so the reason why he did this was because the Washington Post kept on lying about it, saying no, she didn't dox libs of TikTok. We didn't dox libs of TikTok, and he was so sick and tired of people just of them lying about it. And also, you know, he has these like fundraising skills, like the ability to like raise funds, that he was able to, you know, raise the amount of money necessary to launch the campaign to like be like, yeah, you did lie. So
Of the creator of Libs of TikTok Twitter account. It shows statements from me. It shows that, you know, very straightforward. Jeremy Boring and Tim Cass put this together. Taylor Lorenz is a technology reporter for the Washington Post. It shows, I believe, just statements from me mostly about it. Now, I suppose you can argue that Taylor, her responses should have been included in the story. But considering it's just about the billboard and why I did it, I think that's fair. And I think it's fair when I say, this is how we're addressing it.
What is it? Incredibly cool.
Another thing too is that even though he owns the company, he he owns the Timcast or Timpool Media or whatever it's called. He does not exert control over what it is they can and can't say. He just hires the writers and they write what they want, which is really cool.
Handsome CEO of Timcast publishes awesome billboard. This is not.
It also says super strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
And I won't take that from you.
And his mom says he's the most handsome.
That's true. I don't know.
That's fair.
I think the way this should have been framed is bigoted far-right figure harasses a poor innocent journalist.
That's more like it.
So let me tell you guys real quick just about what happened. So we talked about putting up the billboard. We were fingers crossed they'll approve it. They did. All right. I think I will play for you the video right here. It's actually quite simple. It says, democracy dies in darkness. Turn that down. That's why we're shining a light on you. Taylor Lorenz doxed at Libs of TikTok.
Yep.
At Timcast. So first, let me just address some of the immediate points people brought up. Why didn't we link to anything? Why didn't we use it as an opportunity to promote the show? You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot use other people's likenesses to advertise your product.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. It's been a while since I watched that.
Also, I'm I have to sign it.
So yeah, I think there's a lot here. There is a lot here, and I could easily sit through the whole thing. But part of it's because I already pre-watched this. Part of this is because there's so much more going on right now beyond just this. This somehow caused a tsunami within the Washington Post. So this lady, who by the way is a huge hypocrite because she had earlier been like, "Oh man, I hate harassment. Someone had doxed me and my personal information got out online, and that ended up being really horrible for me because I experienced a lot of harassment." Then she goes and basically does the same thing to somebody else. It's just completely whack. Now, then she goes over here with another take here. Let's see. This is the mainstream media take on the Johnny Depp trial. So of course this is going to be awful. Who won the Depp Heard trial? Content creators that went all in because it's a bad thing that content creators are making money by creating content when they disagree with me. Influencers discovered there's money and clout to be made in covering breaking news. Yeah, I think that Taylor Lorenz has done that too. Why is Taylor Lorenz writing an article about Johnny Depp right after writing an article about Libs of TikTok when Libs of TikTok is still exploding and huge? I haven't seen Taylor Lorenz actually cover news that wouldn't get her clout. That's interesting. Anyways, when the verdict came down in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial Wednesday afternoon, thousands of online influencers scrambled to respond. Twitch streamers reacted to the news in real time. YouTubers posted analysis videos. Instagram meme accounts joked and celebrated Depp's win. TikTokers broke down the most meaningful moments from the decision. The videos and memes were just the latest in a tidal wave of content about the trial that dominated the internet for much of the past 2 months. The trial offered a potential glimpse into the future of media, where content creators serve as the personalities breaking news to an increasing number of viewers and in turn define the online narrative around major events. There is nothing new about that. That's really how a lot of the internet has already functioned. People on Twitter amassing views shape public opinion. People online, as much as people may not like them, but people like the Young Turks and InfoWars, Steven Crowder, other folks really have a lot of sway when it comes to public opinion because they are very popular online content creators. So this is nothing new. She's just surprised to see it, finally, after, I guess, ignoring it or whatever. The little creators can also bring in a major profit in the process. Bad. In this new landscape, every big news event becomes an opportunity to amass followers, money, and clout. And the Depp Heard trial showed how the creator-driven news ecosystem can influence public opinion based on platform incentives. Nearly every breaking news event in the past year has birthed a new crop of online influencers. As the coronavirus began its deadly spread across the country, people turned to large health-focused influencers to make sense of it, often following falling for dangerous misinformation. Of course, this information was only dangerous because it didn't go along with a lot of the mainstream narratives. Honestly, I would say that the narratives from the mainstream media and from a lot of these fringe or not internet personalities were equally dangerous, because in general, a lot of people, when it came to this situation, not to harp on the coronavirus too much, but nobody really knew from the beginning exactly what they were talking about, except for the folks who were saying that, hey, generally viruses are the deadliest when they start out, and then there will be more strains eventually that make it more contagious and less deadly. And that's literally the only thing that I've seen of all the different predictions about COVID that were actually accurate, which was, hey, over time it's going to get less deadly. Everyone else was off even a little bit. The people were saying, oh, nobody's going to die. Well, yeah, a fair amount of people died. A lot of people saying, oh, we got to wear masks, that'll be effective. Well, in a lot of areas where there were masks but no social distancing, they had some of the worst death rates when it came to COVID. So, you can't just like 100% lean to like the left side or the right side, of the narratives, especially because like COVID is just like, it's still a new thing. We still even don't know everything about how it works. So people who say that they know exactly what they're talking about when it comes to COVID, they're probably just lying to you, more or less. Let's see here. When Russia invaded Ukraine, war pages proliferated with the creators. I don't really care about those. Basically, she hates users who are coming up with their own ideas instead of following the mainstream media's footsteps. When the Depp Heard trial began gaining traction online in April, internet users around the world recognized a fresh opportunity to seize and monetize the attention. Christopher Orek, a 20-year-old content creator in Los Angeles, has posted a dozen videos about the trial to his more than 1.4 million followers on Instagram across several pages. Personally, what I've gained from it is money as well as exposure from how well the videos do, he said. You can go from being a kid in high school, and if you hop on it early, it can basically change your life, Orek said. You could use those views and likes and shares that you get from it to monetize and build your account and make more money from it, meet more people, and network. The content creator Alite Mazika, or however you say it, earned $5,000 in 1 week by pivoting the content on her YouTube channel to non-stop trial coverage and analysis, according to Business Insider. She declined to comment for this story. That Umbrella Guy, an anonymous YouTuber whose entire I bet that Umbrella Guy is the next person that Taylor Lorenz is gonna dox. An anonymous YouTuber whose entire channel is dedicated to pro-deaf content earned $80,000 last month, according to an estimate by social analytics firm Social Blade. That Umbrella Guy could not be reached for content. Orek said he'd earned over $5,400 last month in Instagram Reels bonus payments. When large traders saw the attention relative unknowns were receiving, that many fully pivoted their content to covering the trial. Makeup artists, meme accounts, comedians, lifestyle influencers, K-pop fans, movie reviewers, true crime podcasters, real estate influencers. Suddenly the Depp trial was their primary focus. Let's see here. Depp's own team recognized the phenomenon at hand and looked to capitalize on it last month. Adam Wallman, who represented Depp against Heard's abuse allegations in 2016, testified that he had numerous phone calls with several sympathetic YouTubers and content creators whom he called internet journalists. Interesting. And here it is. Here's where we talk about how bad it is that people are coming up with their own opinions. But while people who consume their news from content creators often believe it to be more trustworthy than mainstream media, who never lies to you, creators aren't beholden to any editorial standards the journalists ignore. What? I think the funny thing about this is there's nobody, if you're comparing content creators to the mainstream media breaks their own editorial standards and journalistic norms more than the content creators. The thing with being a content creator is that everything's like a lot more out in the open, and like transparent and easy to see, and much more so than the mainstream media. Why do you think that trust in the mainstream media is in the gutter? Washington Post, democracy dies in darkness? Well, I mean, your newspaper's dying right now. I mean, this is the most relevance you guys have had, since before Donald Trump was president. This is literally the dying gasp of a 2,000-year-old corpse who is telling you that the newborn over there is going to die in 2 seconds. Like, it's really hypocritical to be like, hey, you guys aren't beholden to any entertainment. How are you guys beholden to any editorial standards? Who's holding you accountable? Literally nobody is holding the Washington Post accountable. Except like Project Veritas when they sue them sometimes. You know, I mean, I don't know if they've sued the Washington Post, the New York Times. They've sued some people and won for like libel or whatever. But, you know, other than that, those very rare fringe cases, who is holding the Washington Post accountable? You know, there isn't really anyone around who's gonna. They're so big that like you can't really hold them accountable. So just the idea that the mainstream media themselves are beholden to these same editorial standards and journalistic norms is really, really laughable. Cat 10 Barge, these last names, my goodness. A reporter at NBC News covering the trial tweeted, in fact, they're incentivized to break them to fit the narrative and make money. Huh. I wonder, you know, if the mainstream media has some sort of incentive to, you know, make their stories, you know, fit some sort of narrative, you know, in an effort to make money. But, you know, it's not like, you know, these mainstream media outlets are being funded by, you know, by Pfizer or anything like that, you know. You know, it's not like these mainstream media companies are it's so ridiculous. All of these people, like these little mainstream media, they are funded by bigger money than all these content creators. Now, one may argue that the sources of the money that you know, funds the mainstream media, they're a lot more rigid and reliable than you know, than kind of like the public sphere, because these people are trying to make money by, you know, this article sort of posturing and saying that, like, you know, people are trying to make money by, you know, going along with the whims of the general public, which, you know, I could kind of see that, but at the same time, I don't know, I there's nothing in this article kind of shows how content creators are worse than the mainstream media, because literally everything that they're saying that content creators do that's bad, the mainstream media does at least 3 times worse. So it really, more than anything, just points to just how bad what the mainstream media does actually is. Let's see, media influencers on the political right seized upon the cultural moment to make depth a cause I don't even know what that word is, using their coverage to turn the trial into a referendum on the hashtag MeToo movement. No, it's not just a right-leaning thing. People literally name one influencer who was on the political left that said that Amber Heard was right. Literally nobody. People turn to online creators for information. Misinformation flourishes, and the trial could provide a playbook for anyone looking to leverage the creator economy for their own gain. So basically, he's just saying, like, she's just saying, oh, it's so bad that, you know, these people, you know, have these opinions, right? And they're making money and they're growing. She seems very scared that content creators could overlap the mainstream media. But I think it's unfortunately too late, because this has already happened. More people have watched these content creators that she's complaining about than have even read this article, and then furthermore, who even know who she is or that she wrote this article that they read. So maybe more people now know about this now, because you know, this was pointed to in the Daily Beast article called "The Washington Post Dumpster Fire is Still Raging." I still don't know a whole lot about this, but, you know, we will learn together. Let's see. Several heavy hitters. Well, actually, interesting. The Washington Post Old Guard were upset. That's interesting. They were upset at Taylor Lorenz. Several heavy hitters at the paper have voiced their concerns to executive editor Sally Busby over Lorenz's piece about content. Oh, so they're upset about her piece about that. I thought they were upset about her doxing libs of TikTok. It had to be updated no less than 3 times. But the mess up upset them may not have been what? The first public version of the article incorrectly stated the internet influences Elite Mazika and that Umbrella Guy had been contacted for a comment before publication. In fact, only Mazika was asked via Instagram. Okay, so sloppy typo mistake. But it was the editor that dressed in that line. That's interesting. So they have like someone they can throw under the bus. That's helpful. Let's see. The paper has yet to explain how Lorenz's piece also came to misattribute a quote. Misattribute a quote from Adam Waldman. Oh my goodness. What? But there's more. Veteran Washington Post political reporter David Weigel has been suspended for a month? What in the world? Weigel did not respond to request for comment, but Oliver Darcy scooped up us on the suspension, noted that an out-of-office email reply indicated he'd be back on July 5th. So he's trying to get himself into that like nationalistic mood for the 4th of July. Weigel on Friday retweeted a post saying, every girl is bi, you have to figure out if it's polar or sexual. What does that mean? What? He later apologized, but not before a rebuking from management, which was prompted by a very public call out. Okay, yeah, here's where the drama's at. By his Washington Post colleague Felicia Sonmez, who wrote fantastic work at a news outlet where retweets like this are allowed. Allowed? Well, I guess not to a certain extent. But I don't know. It's not. So is she insinuating that means that he needs to be fired? I mean, it's a weird post. But I mean, if you're hiring people on the expectation that they're not going to be weird, why aren't you hiring robots? People are weird because we're flawed human beings. Like, we're not perfect. We're not going to be cookie cutter, as much as some people may not be happy with that, like Felicia Sonmez or various parents across the globe. It's just not the case. Sonmez, who last year sued the paper for banning her from covering sexual assault stories after she outed herself as a survivor, was in turn publicly bashed by another Washington Post reporter, Jose Del Rio, who accused her of repeated and targeted harassment of a colleague. My goodness, these people are absolute messes. The messy ordeal resulted in BuzzFeed issuing a somewhat vague statement telling staffers to play nice. What? I want to see the thing that just says play nice. It's using on Twitter to play nice. Treat one another with respect and kindness. This is great. I looked it up. Blowbacks doesn't have a recap of this, but this would make for a perfect Blowbacks video. So basically, people are arguing with each other about like how much woker they are than other people and how the other person should be canceled. Okay, but it says here they decided to fire Felicia Sonmez, which is weird because to be fair, maybe she did some sus stuff, but this whole thing started off with her pointing out something that was apparently sus that somebody else did. So why did the Washington Post fire her? Whatever. I suppose she reaped what she sowed, because if she actually was being the way that she was accused of being, then yeah, she kind of did reap what she sowed. Let's see here. They both declined to comment. So this exit from the paper comes after a week of Washington Post infighting. She was issued a termination letter. I guess that means she was fired. We do not allow you to continue to work as a journalist representing the Washington Post. Washington Post Guild's mission is to ensure equal treatment, blah, blah, blah. Seemingly unending dramatics began late last week when reporter David Weigel retweeted a sexist post about bisexual women. I don't know. Does that mean that it was sexist? I don't understand how it was sexist. It was just wrong and weird. Maybe I'm wrong, because I also don't even understand what it meant. It was so weird. Like, the tweet was so weird. I don't even understand, like, what he was even meaning. So maybe if other people who understood what he was meaning, they comprehended and they were like, it's sexist, then okay, I'll concede that. He later apologized, but not before someone has publicly called him out. Yeah, I mean, that's how these things work. Then Jose Del Real accused Sunmez of repeated and targeted public harassment of a colleague, which led to several tweets worth of beefing between the pair until Del Real blocked her Sunday. Weekend ordeal prompted executive editor Busby to issue a somewhat vague memo telling staff at the plane acts potentially remained high on Monday, as Washington Post video technician Brianna Muir reportedly replied all to the memo to cheer on Sunmez and called out a different colleague for referring to her in a tweet as Breonna Taylor. The paper has a toxic work environment. It sounds like it. If you are going to be just like, oh my goodness, what in the world? This is such a mess. What? What? Maybe this is why they're such a terrible newspapers, because they can barely work together. The weekend ordeal had prompted executive editor I already read that. On Tuesday, they sent another memo saying that the paper does not tolerate colleagues attacking colleagues. Oh, so it's fine when you do it to other people, but not colleagues? You have a higher standard for how you treat people in your camp than you treat people in other camps? Well, it's not anything new for people the left side of the aisle, I suppose. Promising to enforce the paper's social media and workplace harassment policies, the memo came hours after Sunmez published a 30-tweet thread alleging editors took years-long approach of preferential treatment for high-profile reporters and their social media presence. Sunmez continued to tweet, highlighting critical posts from Del Real as a mockery of Busby's claims to a collegial workplace. I mean, it sounds kind of like college to me. Veteran Post reporter Lisa Reen then stepped in to publicly plead with Sunmez, saying, "Please stop." That's great. You have other people piling in who aren't even involved in the conversation saying, "Yo, this is whack. Stop it." But I guess they put it into the food fight. This afternoon, several high-profile Washington Post reporters, including Josh Dawsey and Ashley Parker, tweeted how proud they are working at the newspaper. So that's like you have like these like kids who are like having like this food fight with each other, and then like you have like the cook who's like in the kitchen. It's like kind of like an open air kitchen, so you can like see everything, and so like they have like a reporter there who's like interviewing the cook, and it's like, "Oh, what do you think about the situation here? You know, in this restaurant?" And in the background, you see the food flying back and forth, and the cook is just like, "You know what? I'm just really proud to be here. I'm really, really happy with the work that I put into the food. You know, the several years of culinary arts school was really paid off. You know, every single dish I prepare, you know, I'm not perfect, but I'm always striving for perfection. And I'm really proud of like the decades of work that I put in while I've been working, you know, at this high-end restaurant. You know, and my improvement, I've been really happy with how I've been improving and getting better as a cook. And, you know, just in general, I'm really proud to have made it this far. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where I can take this restaurant in the future, achieving new heights of flavorfulness, taste, and overall good food." And then meanwhile, in the background, you just have like all the kids who are just like hitting each other and like throwing food and just like making an absolute mess out of the very thing that they say that these individuals say that they're proud of. Coming out moment prompted Sunmez to post a lengthy thread on Thursday noting how the reporters who issued synchronous tweets this week downplaying the Post's workplace issues have a few things in common, that they're all white in their stars. Sure, yes, the stars who are Josh Dawsey and Ashley Parker, very famous household names. Yes. Let's see. And you can't even use like the whole like male privilege thing, because Ashley is presumably a woman. Huh. Let's see here. Editor. Oh my goodness. This is all just crazy. So basically you have a bunch of whiny writers who are trying desperately to one up each other on who could be like the most woke. And I think the funniest thing is I Googled, like on the way back home from work, I was like, who's this Felicia Sunmez person? I Google her, and literally the first video that pops up is this.
The Washington Post has suspended one of its reporters after tweeting an article link including
She's been
rape
suspended
accusations from the early
before.
2000s about NBA legend Kobe Bryant. Felicia Somnaz is a political reporter for the Post. She has since deleted the tweet, but has reportedly received thousands of death
Hold on. Let me
threats, and her home address.
I want to check and make
has
sure
even
that
been
the
doxed online.
oh no, the
We're
volume
watching.
is
Let's
still.
bring in Bill
I don't know
Goody
what I
Coontz,
have to
media
do
critic
to
for
get
the
this
Arizona
compression
Republic,
to
joining
start
us
working
from
properly.
Phoenix. So Bill,
I don't know if to lower this or
situation? How did
what,
this all
but this
happen,
is
and then
like
what was the reaction?
I think they have mishandled.
maybe you have to. I don't know.
You know, I think that they
Is there a?
overreacted. I think that
I don't know if there's a gain or something I need to do because
certainly not the big part of the story. They belong in any complete story.
I don't know, but it's just like I don't want to blow
When you're
people's.
writing about the reaction to his death, and
I don't want to
and
blow
to a
people's mics
complete,
out either.
Picture of his life. It's certainly not what you
I
would
don't-
lead with. It's not the most important part of the story. As
Man, I don't even know at this point. Hold on,
he did not die of
I'm gonna have to deal with
lingering
this.
illness or anything. I mean,
Hold on, I'm gonna have to deal with this later. Let me go back to the
The
beginning of this.
Washington Post has suspended one of its reporters after tweeting an article link including rape accusations from the early 2000s about NBA
She's literally
legend
been
Kobe
suspended
Bryant.
by the newspaper
Felicia
before.
Somnaz is a political reporter for the Post. She has since deleted the tweet, but has reportedly received thousands of death threats, and her home address has even been doxed online.
But I will say, this is, I don't know if these allegations are true, but I do think, as writers, it's important to be able to write articles, about, just like about stories. So if there's something that's true to this, it doesn't matter if Kobe Bryant died, the news should get out. So, at the time, I can't remember if I heard about this, but that's a decision I kind of disagree with as long as she's telling the truth.
Bring in Bill Goody Coontz. He's a media critic for the Arizona Republic, joining us from Phoenix. So, Bill, has the Washington Post mishandled this situation? How did this all happen, and then what was the reaction?
I think they have mishandled it. I think that they've overreacted. I think that the assault charges against Bryant were, while certainly not the big part of the story, they belong in any complete story when you're writing about the reaction to his death and to a complete picture of his life.
Yeah.
It's certainly not what you would lead with.
Although I would say, I don't know if it's true or not. So part of me is like, if this wasn't true, then it wasn't appropriate to write about. But yeah,
It's not the most
or
important
even
part
if it
of
was
the story
unproven.
as it's breaking. Particularly,
Like if it's unproven, I think because he died, you wait a little bit before putting out an article like that. I mean, maybe she was chasing the clout though. The funny thing is, like, you have like all these writers for the Washington Post who are mad about these content creators who are chasing clout, trying to write things on like the most like hot button issues. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, Kobe Bryant just died. I don't know. What are these other things? Taylor Lorenz with Libs of TikTok. You guys are doing exactly what you are upset about content creators for doing. So.
In the way he died. I mean, he did not die of a lingering illness or anything. I mean, I think it was because it was so sudden and because he was so beloved by so many people that's in part why she got that reaction. It wasn't just her. Anybody who wrote about that or mentioned it got a similar reaction. But I think that I don't think that, from what I can tell, and I've read the Post's social media guidelines, from what I can tell, and I'm not a lawyer and I don't work for the Washington Post, but I can't see that she violated anything.
So, and that was part of the reason, I guess, they said because of the violation of social media ethics. But I mean, what has the response been in terms of people?
And the weird thing about that too is that the tweet, literally, she was linking to a Washington Post article, wasn't she?
Reportedly received thousands.
No, the Daily Beast. But I mean, what is there a rule against linking the Daily Beast articles? What, is the Daily Beast really that bad? Because you had Washington Post people going to the Daily Beast to break the news that I literally just read to you guys. They got the first scoop on like everything that was going on that Washington Post drama. So
the Washington Post, but I can't see that she violated anything.
So, and that was part of the reason, I guess, they said because of the violation of social media ethics. But I mean, what has the response been in terms of people who are also supporting her?
Well, the Washington Post, 200 employees have signed, their guild has signed a letter supporting her and asking for the Post to support her. And I think that that's one of the, other than
That's good. And the wild thing is, there's enough of the old guard in the Washington Post that this is not something that's just going to be able to stand on its own of like, oh yeah, we just like are going to abandon all journalistic ethics. So that is interesting to me.
Just sort of a generic statement. The Post hasn't really issued anything in the way of an explanation. They probably won't, I would guess. But I think it sort of cries out for, what did she do wrong here? This is a time, as you probably know, this is maybe not a time of intense popularity for media in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we need to support the people who are supporting legitimate journalism.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of the support that's being asked for in this case, she's being, in a sense, vilified. And I was just mentioning, I mean, she's being targeted because of this.
Absolutely, and being targeted to some extent is part of the job. I mean, I write about
that's true.
Political media a lot, and I write about President Trump sometimes. And if you dare say anything negative about Trump, you're immediately jumped upon by a lot of his supporters. And it goes the other way as well. If you,
absolutely, yeah.
Write something that isn't critical enough of Trump in some people's eyes, then the liberal side will jump on you for that. But this is a little bit different. I mean, this was an outpouring of just vile hatred. If you've seen some of the response that she got, this was death threats.
Yeah, that's true.
As you say,
I mean,
the release.
Yeah, and of course, none of that stuff is like should be tolerated, really, or condoned or supported.
More than ever, it cries out for the support of her employer.
And so she's been suspended. But if your son has, I mean, do you want to go back to the Post?
Well, it's still the Post, and that's certainly something she'll have to decide. But
interesting.
I think it depends.
So I do wonder if this gave her some sort of vendetta against the company, because she was like, and probably I would argue rightfully thinking, y'all, wrongfully suspended me when I did nothing wrong. And so this whole time she's been walking around with like kind of like her head on a swivel, looking for bad things that are happening, and to like kind of like justify her negative feelings about the Washington Post. They're raising a good and interesting question here. She probably should not have gone back to the Washington Post. I'm sure there are other people who would have wanted to have her.
How it's handled and how how things go. I'm not privy to the terms of the suspension, other than I think it's being termed administrative leave. I don't even know what that means exactly, but I don't know. That'll be interesting to see whether she indeed does decide that it's a place she wants to come back to. And I would think that she would want some assurances that in the future she would have the support that I think most of us believe that she deserves.
Okay, Bill Goody-Coons, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Interesting. This whole thing is an absolute whirlwind of insanity. This is an this is an absolute whirlwind of insanity, and I don't understand. I could not. The Washington Post just seems like a garbage place to work if the environment is constantly going to be like, going after each other. It really, really seemed like everyone's basically trying to be the most, or I guess like the least, like it seemed to me like everyone was just trying to score like these like political brownie points when it's really not worth it, because you're just tearing each other apart. They're like, I'm more woke than you because at least I didn't do this. But then like they're like, oh yeah, well you did this. And it's just like, man, stop being children. Stop being whiny babies. Cut it out. This is dumb. Stop it. Get some help. My goodness, what a mess. So I don't know, whoever's still at the Washington Post, whoever's still working there, have fun, I guess, if you can. I hope they give you a raise to just incentivize you to stay at this point. But then again, your level of journalism, I don't know, man. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It was been a really long stream this time. I'm kind of tired, but I'm really happy. I did not cover everything I wanted to cover. There was drama and things that I really wanted to talk about that I just wasn't able to get to. But I'll get to them at another point. But, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me through all of the issues that I was having with my audio. I'm gonna try and fine-tune those before my next stream. But hopefully I didn't like absolutely destroy it by the time the stream ends, or the stream wraps up. Thanks for all the support that I've gotten and the outpouring of like support, especially in the midst of my clip channel getting banned. I know it's back up now, but I really appreciate how everyone's coming to my aid and being like, hey yo, you can use this channel, or hey, I'm willing to help you with this sort of thing. I hope, just like even the well wishes of like, I hope your channel comes back. Really appreciate it. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you all in the next stream.